welcome to the Tanjet Zone. We have our hosts, Ricky.
What's up?
Chris.
Hello.
And Will.
Hello.
As well as myself, Terrell. We're here to talk to you about the Batman.
But what was his theme? Like his theme that played like 1,000 times, if you forgot.
I'm going to start with this. Why was the battering in his chest?
It was actually kind of a cool thing.
I like that.
They've done that a couple times.
It was just kind of weird. He just kind of snaps.
It's like the only one he used, though.
Right.
Yeah, they did use the...
I think they just like overused that. That started to get annoying after a while. Like every time Batman was on screen, you would hear his theme song play.
Was he in every shot of this movie?
Basically. It was a Batman movie, so yeah.
I mean, how many scenes did we had to have with him with a fucking flashlight, though?
Yeah, weird.
He was like a mall cop.
He was Detective Batman. He had to do detective shit, even in the light.
Look, not only did we
Actually,
get
was it ever daylight in this bitch?
Oh,
right.
The dude can have cameras. So one of the cooler things,
one
of the cooler things I liked about Batman was that he had camera contact lenses. Yes. You're telling me he can't have night vision on those?
Right.
We were asked for a lot at this point. They were already camera contact lenses.
They were cool. That was kind of a cool
This is
thing.
year 2 Batman.
We got
year 1 that he's already done, but this is like he's just starting to get better.
We got Detective Batman.
Yeah, it's like
this movie showed he has to work out some kinks still.
And we got Suburban Batman as well.
Yeah,
I liked it.
Lens flares.
That's why it was dark the entire time.
Lens flares.
I mean, spoiler alert, by the way.
Oh yeah. Does the sun ever shine in Gotham?
No.
Does it ever shine? I don't know.
No. Why wouldn't?
It's just constantly dark there.
It just kind of skips over.
Like, I mean, that's where vampires should be, you know?
Yeah.
It's just Gotham, but it makes sense.
Speaking of vampires, Batman was played by Robert Pattinson, who played a vampire.
Sparkly vampire.
I feel bad for him that he's known for that. Those movies are fucking awful. He's better than that. The Curse of Stewart's not. She belongs in that.
Right.
But
I've watched
he's
the first
better
one
than
going,
that.
yeah.
To be fair, he wasn't the greatest Batman. Like, he was a good Batman in this movie, but he's not the greatest.
I think he was good as Batman, but as Bruce Wayne...
Depends on, like, who do you put as the greatest Batman?
It's a good question.
And were there any
a lot of people
Bruce
would say...
Waynes?
A lot of people would say...
yeah, that's what we were just talking about.
We're talking about right here.
A lot of people would say Michael Keaton, Christian Bale. Ben Affleck was okay. It was pretty good.
Christian Bale, I can give Christian Bale. Michael Keaton, as much as I love him, those movies are what they are.
It's
the 80s.
It's Tim Burton.
It's Tim Burton.
It was the 80s.
Yeah, so
that's
why it's weird.
Dog on them too hard.
Yeah, that's why. And I love those. I love the first two.
You get a decent amount of camp when it comes to Tim Burton.
Yeah, so it's like you got to kind of take those films with like a grain of salt because they are what they are.
The Dark Knight movies, though, those are good.
Yeah, I'm the only person that likes the first film more out of.
I like the second one. Second one was my favorite, but that's everyone's favorite.
Yeah, I prefer Begins because it feels more like a Batman, like him actually doing shit.
Yeah,
him failing to doing. So.
Yeah, he's learning how to be Batman, and he's
learning to lie.
Okay, yeah, he was the best Bruce Wayne. It was Christian, especially in the first film.
He was a good Bruce
because when he shows back up, he's like takes over the company. He's got like that swagger to him and shit.
And this, I felt like Robert Pattinson's Bruce Wayne was terrible at keeping his identity. Like, I'm surprised people haven't found out sooner who he is.
Well,
because he's wasn't hesitating about to contact the people as Bruce Wayne that he talked to or fought as Batman. Like, I recognize those guys when I wore a mask. I'm going to go talk to them. That was like the dumbest thing he could have started with.
Like, well, I think a lot of it was because what people said basically like he was a shut-in. Like, you didn't see him. So they never saw him. So when he's just out and about, people are like, just like Bruce Wayne's just out now. So I think that's what they were just going off of. Yeah. But he could talk to him. You know, he could talk to certain people and just like, Bruce Wayne just okay. He's not like a figure where like everybody sees him all the time.
Yeah.
He's more or less his family's known, but no one like really knows him. Which I prefer that like a little bit. Like, I don't mind him being out and about, but it's like the way he's depicted in some movies, but like in the comics, like, Bruce Wayne's everywhere. He's always doing something. It's like,
yeah, even the mayor said like he hasn't done anything.
No,
he's just been
at the time
as far as I can tell, he's just been moping in his mansion.
Yeah. I mean, if you're gonna mope in a mansion,
yeah,
right.
Which I will say at this point when it comes to that is like,
was he moping in a mansion or in his tower?
It seems like he's clearly this Batman.
Got an infinity pool.
It's clear that they tried to make
owned multiple stories in that.
It's clear they tried to make this as realistic as possible with him sleeping during the day and being Batman at night, really having nothing else, no time to do anything else.
Yeah, but I will bring, okay, this is just a Batman thing, but it's the only millionaire I've ever heard, like, even in real life, no one, like, really cares. Like, oh my god, there's a millionaire in the city. He's not doing anything to help the city out. How many millionaires are in New York that no one actually, like, they haven't gave to charity this year? Those pieces of shit.
Or they'll get a charity one time and everyone throw a big ball. Like, hey, they give money.
Yes.
Okay, it's a tax write-off, whatever.
There's literally millionaires in this city that I don't even know about, that don't really care. Like, Bruce Wayne hasn't done anything for Gotham.
What did Tony Stark do for New York? Well, he stopped aliens, so there's that. He doesn't need to give
Tony
to
Stark
charity.
gave, the Arc Reactor technology.
Oh, yeah, kind of. He said he did. But
like, what does Wayne Enterprise actually do? No one's ever been able to answer
Pushes papers around.
I thought the Dark Knight movie said they were like a military type
defense contract.
Yeah, that's in the Dark Knight, but like no one else
that basically did what the Stark
because that was the reason why he
does.
had the gadgets. That was the reason they gave.
What are you dropping? Is that your phone?
No, I'm dropping my phone.
Yeah, my phone's in my pocket. I haven't touched it.
Yeah, that was the reasons they gave in the Dark Knight films for why he had the gadgets. Like, oh, this is stuff we haven't used, and he turned it into his costume as that. But that's like not, as far as I know, it's not canon in anything of like what Wayne Enterprise actually does.
That was made to make sense on why he's got so much money and has these gadgets.
Well,
basically, so at least like Stark Industries, like it showed like Tony Stark was like making shit,
right?
But Bruce Wayne doesn't make shit.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure
owns the company,
right?
Okay,
the figurehead.
Bruce Wayne is kind of a boring character.
Yeah, he doesn't actually do anything.
I'll tell you what Wikipedia says. A wealthy American playboy, philanthropist, and industrialist who resides in Gotham.
Yeah, basically. That's the whole thing. Like, you're comparing Spider-Man to Batman. It's like Peter Parker and Spider-Man are the same character, but Bruce Wayne and Batman are not the same character.
Right. Hell, Batman is basically the character, and
it's Wayne Industries is a research and development company used for industrial purposes.
Industrial purposes. That's a big way of saying we don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I don't know. I did like this Batmobile.
Yes. Develops cleaner mechanical fission and fusion power plants, and also owns many factories and normal labor units.
Honestly, it's probably the art. No.
So it's just an industrial.
I got to see more of the Batmobile, but I was gonna say it's arguably the best in modern time. Like,
I don't know,
but there wasn't enough technology, like
one
shit
thing,
in there, tech shit. But again, they weren't in there that long. So
one thing I respect about this movie is it's very low tech and practical.
Yeah, he's more detective.
Instead,
trying to figure shit
like
out.
Ben Affleck in the modern age had
way too much.
Way too much. He had a robot mech that he made. He his Batmobile had 4 turnable tires and basically could fly.
Yeah.
And this Batmobile was basically the same car Bruce Wayne drove earlier in the movie, just all decked out.
Right.
It looks like a normal person could have made what this Batmobile was.
Now, why did he sit in that car revving it for several minutes, and then you change?
It's clear that Bruce Wayne likes sports cars.
Yeah.
He likes classic cars at that, like muscle cars.
I think that might have been just a modified Charger of some kind.
Yeah, like an 80s, 90s, something made out of metal.
He reminded me of one of the cars from fucking the game Roadkill from back in the day. Because I'm the only one that played.
Sounds familiar.
It was on Xbox. It's on the original. That company that owns it went under and got bought out, and no one's ever done anything with that franchise since.
True.
Yeah, one of the fresh things I liked about this movie was the amount of practical effects. I mean, the last couple Marvel movies we've seen, even in the most basic fight scenes, was completely CGI.
Yeah.
Like Spider-Man No Way Home was good, but it didn't have to use so much CGI as it did. But that was because of pandemic reasons. So it's kind of nice to see practical effects in a superhero movie.
For Batman that's known for hand-to-hand combat, you gotta kind of do that.
This movie reminded me of those Arkham games.
Yeah.
I think
very heavily, like right down to his fighting style.
I mean, how many elbows did the man have to throw?
Just elbows and forearms.
Just crush people's face.
He crushed their face with his fist 3 times.
Yeah, I like that last guy. I'm pretty sure both his eye sockets are broken.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure of it.
When the first guy he fought at the beginning of the movie, Those medical bills must have been high.
Right. No wonder there's crime in Gotham. They got to recover from the
Does
last time
insurance
Batman
cover
whooped
a
their
beating
ass.
from the Batman? That's my question. Like, it will if I call my health insurance company, will they cover a beating from the Batman?
Right. You could be entitled to some compensation.
Yeah.
If you got your ass whooped by Batman.
And realistically, if Batman existed, he would be sued so bad.
Yeah. Well, okay. Here's the problem with suing
That's
Batman.
why he's Batman LLC.
Here's the problem with suing Batman is that Batman's a secret identity. Nobody knows he's Bruce Wayne, so they can't sue him. You can sue the Batman, but who's going to enforce him going to court?
I mean, the only suing you can do is like what they did in Incredibles. They somehow sued the government because superheroes did shit. I'm like, that didn't even make sense.
Right.
And then the government was like, okay, fine, we'll do something.
Then you would switch and you would sue Gotham PD.
Yeah.
Because they were
Technically, they could sue Commissioner Gordon for allowing
He wasn't even
this.
commissioner in this movie. Did you catch
Yes,
that?
he...
He was lieutenant.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, was
The other weird mustache guy was
Yeah.
commissioner.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
talk about the amount of Marvel actors they had in this movie. They had Colin Farrell, who plays Penguin, played Bullseye in Daredevil.
Yes, he did.
The chick, Zoe Kravitz, who is Catwoman in this,
Yes.
played Angel in X-Men First Class. Lieutenant Gordon is the voice of the Watcher in What If. Yeah.
That's incredible. I
Oh,
didn't
Andy
pay attention to
Serkis.
that.
Andy Serkis,
Serkis.
yeah. Yeah, that was the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Weird, right?
But yeah, people started bouncing. I mean, fucking, what the fuck's his name? He played Thanos in fucking Cable.
Yeah.
They talk about that in Deadpool.
Josh Brolin.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Deadpool referenced that, he's like, chill, Thanos.
Yeah. Well, that's like one of the jokes of Hollywood. As much as they try to act like, you know, they're liberal, they're very conservative because they would just cast the same people because they make money.
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's so many people that get cast without actually reading the script. Just
Well,
because
yeah.
they know they're a moneymaker. Oh, this
Yeah.
guy makes a lot of money? Here, we'll just throw you money. You don't even got to try out for this role. I need that job.
What's that I hear that Tony Stark's going to be played by
Tom
Cruise.
You haven't? Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Is
we
that
haven't
true?
talked about that.
God, can we pass on that? Tom Cruise is not a good actor.
I'm not saying
He was good in 2 movies. It was just the 2.
I'm not saying that
Which
he's
two?
true. I'm just saying, is it true?
Well, it's not.
Supposedly, there's a
confirmed.
lot of heavy rumors that are hitting Doctor Strange too right now.
That's the problem when you do multiverse. Is there's so many rumors. Like, remember Deadpool was supposed to be in Spider-Man. Remember people confirmed that a year
Mephisto
before
was
that.
there.
A year before
Deadpool's supposed
the
to be in
film
this
came out.
movie too,
If
but
you look hard enough, Mephisto's there.
He's always there.
He's always
He's in
there.
every movie.
Watching, waiting.
watch them bring Mephisto in as the actor who played him in Ghost Rider.
Wasn't that Blackheart? And
Well, they had Mephisto too.
it's been ages since I've seen that.
I don't go back to those films.
We went back to those films a couple years ago, right? And
Yeah.
those were it's a terrible movie.
Yeah, they are.
That movie does not hold up.
I heard
the acting.
I
is
think this
horrible.
one I heard the second one.
The second one's worse.
Oh, I heard
Is
the
it?
second one was better.
I haven't.
I'd
Watched
only
this.
seen
I've
the
never seen
first
the
one.
second one.
Yeah.
We have them.
I watched the first one a dozen times as a kid, and I thought it was a good movie. Watched it again as an adult like 2 years ago. It was terrible.
I
God
would
awful.
disrespect Nicolas Cage, the
No,
greatest
okay,
actor of all time.
okay,
he
Nicolas
was in
Cage-
the greatest movie of all time, National Treasure.
Well, if you're
2.
gonna hype up Nicolas
Nicolas
Cage,
Cage
but then
was
talk
a-
trash.
Well, be
Yeah,
honest.
talk trash about Tom Cruise. Yeah, I will gladly
In that
die on that
entire-
fucking hill.
In that entire movie,
suppose.
Nicolas Cage was the best actor. That's how bad this movie
And
is.
Ava Longoria was in that film too.
Oh,
Yeah,
Eva
that
Mendes.
man. Ava
You watched-
Mendes. No.
Menda.
Was
Yeah, Eva Mendes.
Yeah.
It was
Ghost
Ava
Rider?
Mendes. Holy
Me
shit,
th-
it
I'd
was.
say it's the thing that
Oh.
really ruins it is Blackheart. The acting behind that is horrible.
I'll go back to that eventually. So, Robert Pattinson, Bruce Wayne. I think he...
Sure. Yeah, it was
He's just behind
Ava
Bale.
Mendes.
He's just behind Bale in the modern day Batmans.
I don't know. I
He's-
didn't like
he's-
him as a good Bruce Wayne. He
Well,
whistles
I mean-
like okay. Let's,
The whispering that you did point out.
one of the things that
But
really
as
bothered
I
me
said,
in this
as
entire
Batman,
movie
as
is
Batman, because
not
there,
even
there
just-
actually hasn't been a good Bruce Wayne ever.
It
other than
wasn't
maybe
just-
Bale.
How can you?
wasn't
be
just
good
Batman
as a
though. It was every
cardboard
character
cutout?
whispered through this entire movie.
I
Everybody
don't
talked like
I don't
this.
think he really
Every
even
single
said
person.
much, actually.
Like as if everybody in the entire city of Gotham has an accent to where they have to whisper loudly.
Yeah, you gotta speak like this. And you kind of don't move your
Oh,
lips.
you know. But
No,
as
no, yeah.
Robert Patterson went from a voice sounding like this,
Oh,
he started sounding like this. It's
They
weird.
were doing that a lot.
It was weird.
Because it was like scenes when nobody else was around too. Like I get when if you're
Yeah,
when
like
him and
Commissioner
Catwoman
Gordon
first meet and they're trying to be quiet.
There's the scene in
How
the
many-
evidence
how many
locker
cops
with
did they
Gordon.
need in that
That's
police
hilarious.
station?
Yeah, they're trying to chase down Batman, and
There's at
cops
least
are
100 or
just
so
drowning
cops.
out-
Well,
like
it's
pouring
based on
out.
like a New York, so yeah, there's a shit ton of cops in those stations.
But they're all opening fire inside.
Yeah, they
the
would never
fucking-
do that.
Like, okay, guys. Like,
Everybody
no
kept trying to
fucking
put
way.
the
It's kind of funny. It was funny. He was like, "There's a charge on you for assaulting an officer." Fine, then I'll assault 3.
Right. Like, seriously. How
make
many
that-
times... You probably got to do all sorts of calisthenics. Oh, you let the fucking Batman dust you? Alright. Fucking take a lap. You know what I'm saying? Do all these damn push-ups. Like, you're not letting Batman outrun you.
And they let Batman outrun. It was Gordon's fault, but yeah.
He was Lieutenant Gordon.
Everybody got dusted by Batman.
He's gonna be
son.
commissioner next.
He
It's
fucking-
Batman, though.
he
That's
fucking
the
Usain
whole
Bolted their
reputation of
asses.
Batman is getting dusted by him.
I'll start suing people. Start suing Batman repeatedly.
I'm telling you, he'll just set up an LLC so you can't take his money directly. You have to get it from the LLC. That's how you do it.
But that's still you still got to put your
Manned by
identity.
Alfred.
Eventually, you have to pay money for the LLC,
Alfred
but it
could be
doesn't
the
have to
front
come
cover.
back from your account. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's how you protect
Yeah,
yourself.
but if you look at the money trails enough times, it'll lead back to the Enterprise going, "What the hell?"
Well, I'm
Unless you
saying
make
don't
Alfred
have-
do it as Palfred Anyworth. Then
Right.
Alfred. A. Fred.
Right.
I think he was better than Affleck, in my opinion, as Batman.
Affleck was okay.
I didn't hate him as Batman. A lot of people hated Ben Affleck as
I
Batman.
didn't-
I didn't mind him.
I
He
thought
had
he
some
was
good
pretty
moments. He was just bad writing.
good. Yeah.
That's
Exactly.
That's the thing that hurts. His bad writing will hurt someone.
Yeah.
No matter how good your
Like,
performance is, they're not giving you
His
anything to
he
work
gave. I'd say Ben Affleck gave it his all for Batman. It was just the writing was bad.
with.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Batman versus Superman.
I still haven't seen all of that.
You're
yet.
not missing it. There's a reason why you haven't.
I
finished
watched it. I think a year ago.
Okay,
'cause
this is what happens.
they
is
fought.
Batman
Too many
was
Marthas.
trying to kill Superman, but then they both realized both of their parents' names, their mothers specifically, their
Right.
names were Martha, right? The
never
second they
realized
realized
that.
their mothers' names were both Martha, Doomsday shows up.
Right, and beats Living
And then
Superman.
just-
and Wonder Woman shows up.
Yeah,
They fight
Doomsday shows up to just
Superman
wreck havoc,
dies.
and then Wonder
Right.
Woman shows up to
Come
fight
out of
Doomsday,
nowhere.
but she didn't really bring much to the table. She
'Cause
just
they
cut
have
off
to
his
do-
hand.
Death of Superman.
Distraction.
Oh my god, that movie was bad.
That's one of my issues with what DC is just doing film wise is they're like trying to hit like the high points right off rip, and it's like Death of Superman doesn't matter when it's not even his second fucking film.
Yeah.
You can't first film and die. Like you can't do Flashpoint when it's his first fucking film, which you're doing anyway. So fuck me, right?
The Death of Superman, okay, if
Unless they're
DC did it
trying-
right, they should have done the 10-year, 20-movie thing like Marvel done,
Yeah.
and do the Death of Superman in their endgame level movie,
Basically.
Right. Which
and then
would've
continue on bringing him back in the next couple of movies.
been way more
But-
impactful.
Yeah. it was
Based
actually
on Marvel,
better.
Iron Man's never coming back, so.
Thank God. No, I got nothing against him, but he died. It's good.
Right.
We can.
Right.
We
They
can
said
move
the
on.
pro-
We don't need to
proper
We
bring
need
him
more
back
room
and then
for
ruin him.
we need room
No, I
for the
get it.
newer heroes because
Next generation of heroes.
the problem between movie
For the next 10 years.
comic book to movie translation, you have to kill off characters and use them because you can't realistically keep an actor for the. I mean,
No.
despite Star Wars,
Right.
keep an actor.
Keeping them alive.
Yeah, for
and
like
after dead.
several movies.
Right.
He
It's
died
just
4
being a
years
dead
ago.
horse at
later.
that point.
Decades.
Yeah, bring him back. Yeah. No, like I said, I liked him. This is the better modern day woman Catwoman. It's better than
Oh,
Anne
for sure.
Hathaway's. Anne Hathaway's Catwoman was kind of there.
I'd say this was probably
Yeah.
the best
I mean-
on-screen Catwoman that we've seen.
In a long while.
Shit, yeah, since probably what Returns. I mean, even that's not a great Catwoman. That's just
I
a
know.
great. It's iconic role, but that's not a great Catwoman. This
Right.
is probably the
Exactly.
best Catwoman.
I mean, Catwoman
Well, yeah,
in the
in the
Dark Knight
movies,
movies
probably.
wasn't memorable.
No,
To, at least not to me.
no.
There's
nobody-
Catwoman in those movies?
Yeah,
Dark
remember?
Knight Rises.
Dark Knight
Anne
Rises.
Hathaway and
Yeah.
Bane were the two villains.
Yeah.
and fucking.
'Cause
Huh.
that iconic scene where
Can't tell you that third movie at all.
he's talking to Catwoman on the rooftop
Rachel
and she
Gold's
disappears
daughter.
and he's like,
Oh, Talia.
that's how that
Talia
feels.
al Ghul.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember any of that.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the movie,
That's
but I
what
don't
I'm
remember
saying.
the
She's
movie.
not memorable. This
No.
Catwoman was probably the best on-screen Catwoman
Yeah.
that we've ever seen.
I said at least in the 2000s.
Yeah.
I said unless you go back to 90s and like say you do Batman Returns, but honestly that's not. Those movies are what they are.
Like I said,
Halle Berry's Catwoman.
it's full of camp.
That's in our bad movies list. We'll get to eventually.
Oh, it is?
Is it?
Yeah.
Did we put it on there?
It should be. We'll do that.
Why are you mentioning it?
We'll do that in Green Lantern one of these days.
Oh, we should do.
We'll do a double Superhero
for that one.
on
Do a double feature with Catwoman, and then do was it Batman Forever?
Okay.
With
Is that the rubber bat nipples?
Oh, Batman and Robin.
Batman and Robin's Batman.
Batman was it? Yeah,
Batman Forever had the Riddler and
No,
Two-Face.
yeah, that
That
one was
one
good.
I remember.
Right.
I remember
The
that.
Batman and Robin
Robin's the
with
one.
No.
George Clooney. George Clooney is
Yeah.
the name I'm trying to remember.
Oh,
Tears
that
of
face.
Clooney.
Come on, Batman Forever
Come
was
on,
good.
Tears of Clooney.
Whoa,
No,
okay.
Catwoman's
Okay.
not on this list. Or
The
Catwoman.
villains
Dad?
stole the show in that movie, straight up.
Huh?
The villains stole the show in that movie.
It wasn't much
Jim
to
Carrey
steal.
and Tommy Lee Jones.
It wasn't much to steal.
They did a good job. Tommy Lee Jones outdid his performance way more than Jim Carrey.
All
He
I'll
had
say
more-
is
We
Val
have those
Kilmer
movies.
played fucking.
Where's that collection?
Yeah.
R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
He played. Come on, Jim Morrison just at the right time. Like he just kind of really chunked up.
R.I.P. Val Kilmer.
Did Val Kilmer-
right before?
He passed away.
No, his career died.
His
though.
career's
Oh,
done.
oh.
now.
His career died.
I was like, wait, did Val? What am I missing? I'm
Oh,
usually
he
caught
might
up
be
on
dead. I
that.
don't know. Is he still alive?
He was
I don't
at
know if
that
I'm now.
He's still-
that Motor City Comic Con.
Oh my God, he was.
Yeah.
He was there last
He
year.
was there.
No, not last year.
It was the year before?
That was when. When I went up there with my kid, we
He's
went to see
still
the Black
alive?
Ranger.
Okay.
Oh, I guess
The
he'll be
dude
in
was
the
behind
new
partition.
Top Gun movie.
We just passed on that too.
Top Gun.
Wait, no.
Wow, he hasn't
I forgot that came out.
done anything. Oh,
Like I said, he kind of got big, and then and that was about it.
But did he have to get big?
Batman and Robin, 1997
Does he really?
was the last movie. Then you have this Top Gun in 2022.
Yeah,
Kilmer.
they said it ended his career.
Val Kilmer did not age well. I mean,
No. I mean, he looked 90 when he was in that film too. But okay, so better Catwoman. Okay, villain wise, we had Penguin and the Riddler.
oh, don't forget about Falcone.
Yeah.
But he's always the first.
I can't.
And the Maronis too.
Yeah, well, I mean, they just.
That
talked
was the
about
other family I couldn't figure.
Maroni's.
Well, I see. I could.
Well,
the whole,
they still exist though.
Yeah.
I didn't like how they dragged on the one riddle way too long. A rat with wings. First thought, pigeon? No. Penguin?
yeah,
no,
no one
who's
thought of. No one thought of fucking.
Penguin.
Yeah. They're like
I mean-
bat, and then they're like penguin, and then penguin brings up that's a Spanish mistranslation. You're looking for someone else. And he's like, huh? Bat? Not bad. I got nothing to do with this. And then like about a whole half hour after that scene, he's like, Falcon is a bat rat with wings, and I'm like, oh
And
my
then-
god.
And then
That
they all
is
just
like-
left Penguin. Penguin waddled away.
They dragged that whole thing way too long. I hate like that.
Well,
That was a riddle that had a dumb answer to it.
Yeah.
a rat with wings. I just assume is bat.
Yes, so did I. Well, actually, it did
Well,
kind of actually lead to that.
Yeah, it's technically. And for a second when they caught the Riddler,
Why was a Riddler
Towards the end of the
a
movie.
man child?
he okay. All of the Batman villains have severe mental problems.
Yes.
All of
Every
them.
So does
last
Batman.
Yes, of course. But it's just the way it is, and they played it off pretty well. For a second, I thought the Riddler was going to be really interesting when they were tying Bruce Wayne to Batman, and in mid-sentence, he finally reveals that, oh no, I was just using Batman to get to Bruce Wayne.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Once I figured it
Like,
out.
how
Flew
did we
right
not
over,
figure it out when
Riddler's
he was
head.
just sitting there silently watching him like, yeah, should I kill this guy?
Did you catch
Bruce
him?
Wayne.
Should I kill
Bruce
this guy?
Wayne, he's looking at cameras like,
Bruce Wayne.
is he
like,
telling me who I am?
Right.
What is happening
Should
here?
I
And then he
stomp
goes,
him out right now?
he was the last target, and you're supposed to take me to him. And I was like, whoa.
It's like we almost got him, but you know, we'll get him next
Bro,
time,
you're-
right? Like for real,
You're sewing this picture together, and then you just missed a whole thing.
right?
Like, you're putting the pieces to the puzzle together, and you realize the entire time you're on the wrong puzzle.
I will say
Right.
there was no reason for him to be in Arkham. No reason at all. He still has to. Like they just
He
caught
just
him.
murdered somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
would
he should
still
be in
be
jail.
in jail. He would
Right.
still be downtown getting booked right
just
now.
murdered
Why the
somebody.
fuck? How is he in Arkham?
Well, there were clear evidence that he blew up a man with high explosives. He is a dangerous individual
Yeah,
with
they would-
clear mental problems.
But they wouldn't have him in a psych ward yet. He would still be downtown his own cell.
Right.
That's how jail works. Like,
it's
he hasn't
Gotham.
been sentenced yet.
It's Gotham.
They
Their
just
jail cell's
immediately
probably
put him in
full.
Arkham.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, this dude just blew up a guy in front of the Batman.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
he would be locked down.
He'd be locked up. Yeah,
he'd be in
exactly.
jail.
Let's talk about the
That's
what
how-
you call the Gimp Gang at the end.
That's how jail works, though.
Okay, yeah, it is how jail works. But, okay, so I really was loving I hated the Riddler's costume. Like, it was kind of cool, but then once we actually, like, when he was, like, in shadows, it looked cool, but when he was in, like, person, it was rough. Especially when all the Gimps were wearing it. I was into
Don't
the
forget
Riddler
the
the
cling
entire
wrap.
time.
He was
and then
cool.
the ending with his whole fucking crazy Gimp cult. I was out at that. I was like, what the fuck are we doing
He
here?
turned it into a cult.
It was like that
And it was
scene
hilarious
from Dodgeball.
because they found one last.
It was. Oh my god, Daddy was on the neck. You guys seen Dodgeball?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, when they accidently get the wrong costume, they were wearing the leather. Why did the dude have the ball gag in?
Right.
You didn't have to wear that.
Right.
Yeah, that didn't make sense.
Just went for it.
No, it was hilarious because we Ricky and I both laughed at this point where they were on the last video of the Riddler's puzzle that he was going to reveal about the explosives, but he just pops up into a live stream where he's got 500 followers and he's like, "Hi friends,
Thanks for all the likes.
thanks for all the likes and follows and shares."
And helping me out, and you see the comment section and the names of the comment section was fucking hilarious. Like
Fucking Riddler's and
was it
Negro.
I Am War and oh my
War is
god,
Determinator.
Terminator.
Oh, I missed that.
Oh yeah, you see the movie again.
I
you
was
gotta
like
read
scanning
my
those names
username.
too, hoping for like a villain reference, but then we
They're
didn't.
like,
get
oh
that.
man, you get a mask here. Oh, I'll bring my gun and here. This is how you do
Oh,
this.
what
Right,
caliber
right.
do we
Don't
need?
forget the cling wrap.
Yeah.
Like, no,
Don't-
this wouldn't be an
don't do it.
actual live stream thing. This would probably be like a deep web level thing.
Yeah, I think that's what it's supposed to
Yeah.
be. It was on the deep. It's for the people that like think serial killers are cool
Yeah.
Right.
and like jerk off to them.
It was like, oh, he's got 500 followers. Like, yeah, sure, okay.
Yeah, that's
Whatever.
That was funny. This guy's got at least 500 followers. I was like, wow, 500. That's not a lot.
What, just in the city?
And in a big city, that's it.
Right. Like, God.
I don't know, for a bad guy, that's a pretty
And
good
then-
army.
Well, hell.
Yeah.
That they did throw
Well,
it
the
out
fact
there.
they
It's like
actually showed up was
for a city, it was like all 500.
And they
showed
all
up in
dressed
one
like
place.
him. With plastic glasses and
Yeah.
everything.
That was hilarious.
I could
it was like a
believe that.
sale somewhere.
I could believe.
Right.
Right.
Army surplus.
Yeah.
The one guy had a surplus
think-
of the leather
Like, man, I
masks.
had all these jackets. I didn't think I was gonna get rid of them, but a whole bunch of kids came and
Where did they get all of the sniper rifles and bullets?
Well, I think
Like,
some of them had them. It was one of those websites where people like follow that shit who like think this shit's cool.
the nationalists.
Yeah, the people that like will still like wear a leather jacket and thinks
Right.
that actually makes them look tough.
The
Yeah,
fucking
it
trench coat
doesn't.
mafia.
It doesn't. Yeah. I rock a trench coat because I'm mysterious. Like no, you just really kind of look like an asshole.
Right. You're
But
pretty
you
much
look
a
like
jerk.
you're about to flash somebody right now.
Right.
But the truth is that Riddler's followers probably would have flashed some people.
Yeah.
They would.
I mean, he
kind of
looks
guy.
like a pedophile. Let's be
Yeah.
honest.
Oh, Batman. Batman took a beating. He died like 6 times in this movie.
It was
That
kinda
electric-
Yeah,
Execution
like
should've
when he
killed
fucking
him.
had that glider. I was like, man, I'm so glad he didn't have that 10-point landing.
I
Like,
was
thought he
expecting.
was-
Okay, when you see Batman in a glider, you think Arkham, where he uses his cape like a cool little
Oh,
kite,
like the lock
and he
up the
glides
cape?
down. No, this dude pulls some strings, and his entire bat suit turns into a flight suit, and he glides down, and then has a parachute come out, but the parachute caught on the bridge.
Caught the bridge.
Yeah,
and
Caught the
smacked.
bridge, and he smacked the bus and fell, and he was knocked out for a couple
I feel bad
hours.
for the
It
people
was
on
like
the bus.
Spider-Man 2, where he's like, my back.
This Batman has a couple of kinks to figure
Well,
out.
that's what I actually liked. I like
hit
that he's
that bridge.
learning. Shit.
Yeah.
Like I said, this is more like a
He
year
looked at
two
the bridge,
Batman,
he
where
looked
he's
at the
got all
cliff
the
and-
shit, but
He's figuring it out.
yeah, he's figuring it out. Because I always hate the Batman has a plan for everything and it always works out.
Now,
Like,
this
Exactly.
that doesn't
this Batman
work.
didn't have a plan for anything.
No.
He had the occasional plan, but
Yeah.
then it would fail drastically. He'd
You know,
improvise.
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna glide down, but I
It's
didn't
like
expect
me
this.
playing any stealth
bridge to
game.
be here.
Like I'm gonna take these guys. Oh fuck it. They got me. Let's take them all out.
Right.
There can't be any witness if
They're
there are
all
no
dead.
If
If
there
they're
are
all
no-
dead, no one saw me.
However, he did follow his no-kill rule up until the end, where I
He
swear
shot
he
harpoons
watched.
through their leg.
No, yeah, he
Well,
shot
not
harpoons.
dead.
They're not dead. They just blow out the shins. It's fine. No, but
That's
the
how
one
Batman
guy,
works.
the one fight scene I specifically saw
I know what you're talking about.
was that he took the guy's sniper rifle, hit him with the hit him with the butt of it, but then took another guy, twisted his arm, and had that guy shoot another guy.
Yes.
Yeah, so
He
technically the other guy shot him. He just pointed the gun. that
Your
way.
Honor, clearly my finger wasn't on the trigger.
I just
No
pointed the
gun
gun
pop-
that way and he pulled the trigger.
Right.
But still, a
I mean,
guy
it wasn't
died.
a kill shot. I don't know. Was it a kill
It
shot?
looked
I
like a
don't,
chest
I don't know.
shot.
I wasn't there.
I don't know. They all probably had bulletproof vests on.
Right.
That's right, because
But even a high caliber would blow through that.
yeah. Because that's like a high collar. And the dude did shotgun point blank at Batman, blowing him away and literally having him dead.
Yeah, literally, I'm pretty sure when he fell off that
I don't think a
balcony
penetrator
that he
has more
actually
than below
blacked
the
out for a
shotgun.
second.
I think he blacked out a couple times
Well, I
in
mean,
this movie.
technically,
Yeah.
he shouldn't have a face right now either. That
No.
bomb blew up. He was 5 feet from it.
Yes.
Yeah, I was really.
Yeah,
It was
weirded
like,
out
this is
by
so
that.
tired. Like, I was like,
Somebody
oh,
could
he's
shoot him in the
protecting
jaw.
Yeah, and like his jaw.
Yeah, his
was
jaw
like,
was perfect. Like, no.
Yeah.
Nothing.
He should.
Now, okay, I do got to point this out. I actually really enjoyed this film, even though it kind of sounds like I'm shitting on it right now.
I
I enjoyed it too. I
really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
I enjoyed parts of it.
I
and
enjoyed it
didn't
more
like
than-
other parts of it.
It makes me want to
was
read a
up there.
comic book about Batman. This
Mhm.
Batman.
Yeah, I would rather read about this. I want to hear what his.
This
story
Batman
was
felt
like.
human.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I want.
Yeah.
That's what I've been. I hate God Batman. God Batman is fucking. He's uninteresting. He goes, oh, he's got a plan for everything. Well, why am I reading?
All right.
When I know
Yeah.
this is not gonna happen. I was making jokes to Terrell, like, oh my god, they just killed Batman. You know, we all
Like
know
this
that.
Batman, if he was a Batman versus Superman, he'd be flipping out, not knowing how to kill Superman.
Yeah.
Until realize he'd stumble across kryptonite. He wouldn't have it on
What the
him.
hell is this guy?
He wouldn't do all the stuff for.
He
like,
would start
Lex
grabbing,
Luthor.
throwing stuff
Well,
at
I
Superman.
thought it was
He would like fight Batman. He'd fight Superman like 5 or 6 times, realizing nothing works.
Well, I mean,
He'd be like, "Rockets, gotta go. I gotta think of something
Batman, no
else."
matter what, can't beat Superman.
No.
I used to always get into the argument with someone that we know. It's about, well, could he use kryptonite? He whoop Superman's ass. I'm like, I could whoop Superman's ass with kryptonite.
Right.
Because he becomes weaker than the average person. I'm pretty sure I could take him out.
Yeah.
It's like beating up a 12-year-old.
Exactly.
So I'm pretty sure I'd do all right.
Quit hitting yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Like-
saying?
Like Injustice, the only way they make the first Injustice, they say they have a pill to turn you into a metahuman so you could fight the likes of Superman. Injustice 2, Batman makes himself a kryptonite-infused suit so he can just spar with Superman.
Fair enough.
I feel like that's a lot unnecessary, though. You just need that one little bit.
Yeah.
He becomes nothing.
Put some brass knuckles and just punch the
Yeah,
Superman.
there you go.
Because Superman would grab
Yeah,
his
yeah,
fist and all of a
so
sudden comes.
The problem is, like, if,
Kryptonite ring
if
on, son, and backhand him.
Superman wanted to be an ass, he wouldn't even get close.
He just dip out and fucking...
He just hit you from fucking space with his eye beams.
I want to see
You
the
know what I'm
Batman.
saying?
I want to see the Superman of this universe. Probably played by
He'd
Taylor
fucking bake you like a
Lautner.
potato.
Oh, God.
What?
He got
I
fat.
was like- I was like,
He got
but I have Superman of this universe played by Taylor Lautner.
He's too fat now.
I'm guessing another Twilight actor?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
he's the wolf.
He's the other dude.
Yeah, the
He's the
other
other
guy,
guy, you
the
know,
shirtless guy.
I think
Yeah.
it would be hilarious.
Yeah. The guy who let himself go. But
He
I think
did.
it's actually still supposed to be him.
He let himself go after his breakup with Taylor Swift.
Good for him.
They were
He got
together?
out of that relationship.
Hasn't everyone
Dude,
burst?
Everybody
I'm about
got
to
out
say
of that
She's been with
relationship.
everybody.
Not me.
Do you want the sad
No.
breakup song about how you broke her heart? With
Maybe.
with the other
As long as
40
I get
guys?
royalties.
I gotta
You
launch my
don't.
rap career somehow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You're gonna
saying?
diss Taylor Swift. You probably get a lot of fans.
A
You know
Taylor
Taylor
Swift
Swift.
did?
Yeah.
Do I
You
get
know,
royalties
she
for
somehow
this?
has a good no. You don't get no
No,
royalties.
I know.
You just get her fans that just will call you a piece of shit. Even though everybody else is like, man, 30 dudes can't break your heart. Okay, it might be you at this point.
She's gone
Sometimes
down
it
a
might
different
be.
path now, but now she's redoing
It's like that
all of her
chick that
music.
like says like every guy I've ever been with cheated on me. Everyone, maybe it's you. The last 7, maybe it might be you. It might be you. Every single one of them, you're the only common denominator here. You either don't pick them right, or man, it might just be you. Chris is staring at me right now.
Well, I mean,
I'm just saying. If it's every single one of your exes all did this one, that's either you picked them wrong.
I feel I will get in trouble if I say something bad about Taylor Swift.
Whisper it.
We
She
won't
won't
tell.
listen.
She's overrated.
We won't tell.
I don't
Yeah.
hate her music, but I know what she is. I know she was the blonde white girl that has a little bit of talent that didn't write all of her songs.
She's gotten better. She has
Yeah,
gotten
she
better
said
in
she
her
did.
like newer songs.
And then the whole Kanye thing,
Uh-huh.
both of them. The second one was
Look.
got me because he literally had a recording he got sued for on the phone that said she was okay with him saying the lyrics about her in his song, and then when the song came out, oh my god, I can't believe he did that to her. I can't believe he did that to me. So she said, oh my god, I thought we were past it. Kanye's just always picking on me. He had to release a video. Like, no, I recorded our conversation. Like, hey, this is what I'm saying. Are you okay? Yeah, that's fine with me. Yeah, fuck her. I'm just saying. You can't agree with like, oh, that's fine, dude. When it comes to, oh my god.
I don't
He
pay
hurt
attention.
the poor innocent white girl again.
I don't pay attention to celebrity gossip, so I don't care.
Yeah, it's
They're all a bunch of idiots.
Well, yeah, it's all of us.
All right.
No, celebrities are more idiots than we are.
Yeah.
Hey, they're making money though.
They're making money, right?
That's why I call them idiots.
So, like, you know, be poor and be an idiot, or be rich and be an idiot.
Let's go play the lottery in the
Little column A, little from column B.
Yeah.
Let's go play the lottery and see who wins.
Bet.
I don't know, there's 4 of us. The odds are better.
The poor man's tax.
Actually, don't they become worse the more tickets you buy?
I have no idea.
I'm trying to remember. I think that's how it actually goes. It's like the more if you buy 20 tickets, it doesn't increase your odds by 20. It actually goes down because the numbers will start repeating. So there's like more chance of you not actually getting it.
Probably, unless you have the.
And it's also more people who actually will get. So you actually have more chance of actually splitting the money with somebody else. It's weird.
Yeah.
More than likely, when you hit the jackpot, you're going to hit with someone else too.
Yeah, unless you're that one guy who won like $4 billion and waited to the last minute to fucking cash that shit in.
I think.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's probably dead somewhere.
Well, he probably was that the guy that came in with the fucking mask on that accepted his money with the little fucking mask on.
I don't think so.
I don't know. There's some guy who wore the screen mask and won. Stay anonymous. And he signed it.
Well, I mean, all you gotta do is talk to an attorney first. You don't have to give out your name. Talk to your attorney. You can sign that shit without actually. You don't actually have to show up in person.
Right.
True. They just want to make a big deal. Hey, this guy won a lot of money. I don't want to be known for this guy.
Fuck no. I don't want anybody fucking know. I mean, there'll be signs.
Right.
On Facebook.
All of a sudden, I got a brand new car.
Look, that fucking meme every time, dude.
I mean, I'm eating shrimp out of a fucking bowl of Coke. I'm just saying.
Right. Exactly.
Conveniently, there's a mirror there.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not saying, I'm going to tell people I got money, but when I do a picture of my shoe collection, it's like every pair of Jordans ever. There might be signs.
Right. There will be signs.
Shoes.
Just quit my job today, and it's me in front of my fucking house. Mansion.
So I watched on Disney Plus one time.
Are you Batman?
I tried to watch the documentary with what's that actor who played?
Yeah, the guy that was in that thing that time.
He was the Grandmaster in Thor Ragnarok. He was in Jurassic Park.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Insert Jewish name here. I couldn't remember. I knew his last name was
Thanks
Jewish.
for getting us shut down, Ricky.
Wow.
No, I knew his last name was Jewish. I couldn't think
like
of
it was Jewish guy. Up, here they come.
I mean,
Whoopi
right Goldberg stole a Jewish last name, but she's not Jewish. It's not even her real name.
Anyway.
I found that out recently. I didn't know that.
Huh.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, well, her actual name's not Whoopi Goldberg. At all.
Who would name their kid Whoopi?
Tom Cruise's name isn't Tom Cruise.
I'm going to name my daughter Whoopi. Anyway.
His name is like Tom Cruise, my father.
She's a stand-up comedian.
Yeah, I know.
Tom Cruise, not Tom Cruise?
Tom Cruise, my father,
Jeff Goldblum
like
had...
her name's boring.
Yeah.
Jeff Goldblum had that documentary on Disney. Was it The World According to Jeff Goldblum or something like that?
I remember when that was coming on.
And I saw one episode and it was about shoes. The history of shoes, and they have shoe conventions where there are shoes that go up to like several $1 million of a pair.
Because they're probably signed by somebody.
Yeah.
Dude, I'd be a dick and just wear them.
They do shoe.
Like I'd buy them and they just wear it out there.
Cool.
I'm tired of these.
Try that on. Hey, they're just my size. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna go for a jog real quick.
In the middle of the shoe convention. Nice shoe.
Two of the pairs
They'll step in some dog shit.
I wouldn't have wore like my on backs, which is my high top Jordan 1s. You know, those are the shadows. So yeah, the shadows, they were going for $700. I bought them for $200. If I would just never wore them, I could just bank money. The on backs we're going for $600. Those white and black ones I wear.
Why are shoes so expensive? I don't get that.
Because a lot of people want them, and then they only make so many.
Yeah, scarcity.
Yeah.
Supply and demand.
I don't get it.
It's a thing.
It's with everything.
You gotta be into it.
Yeah.
I buy shoes and I wear them. They work for me.
Especially Jordans and Yeezys. It's a whole shoe community of like they don't make a lot.
Oh, that's just not me.
Timberlands were getting up there for a while.
It's like
the Grant Hills
of shoes.
People love Grant Hills back in the day.
So Batman.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
I don't know.
Okay, the fight scenes were the best fight scenes since probably Batman Begins.
Probably.
Yeah.
Because they felt rough, they felt tough. Like, this was a brutal Batman. Like, he put his hands on people.
Yes.
It felt like
you didn't walk away unfazed.
The Arkham games to me.
You definitely had like
it did feel inspired by Arkham.
You had like 5 years of fucking therapy.
Yeah.
After going against Batman.
Yeah.
I mean, physical therapy.
The first battle, though.
PTSD fought the bat. One thing I really liked right off the beginning of the movie is they pointed out that the bat signal isn't just a signal to call for Batman, but it's a signal
to let them
know that Batman's coming. So then they show a bunch of like bad guys doing stuff, criminals,
and
look up at the sky and look up in the shadows, and they run away because they don't want to deal with that.
I felt bad for that gang.
I mean, would you?
No, I like that. I like that they showed that that's a thing.
Some other guy had to go pick his jaw off the ground a fucking week ago.
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I wouldn't want none of that smoke.
Yeah, but then that group of guys jumping a dude out of a train had no idea who Batman was.
No, the one guy who had like
you mean the ICP?
Yeah. So you're like, who are you supposed to be?
Yeah, the fucking juggalos.
The insane clown posse.
The leader's like, who are you supposed to be? The leader gets beaten out. They're like, should we attack? Let's attack.
I feel like half of them fought back and half of them scattered out of the way. Like, I'm not.
I mean, when he just knocks out 3 of your boys, and you're like, you know what? They were better fighters than I am.
They knocked out the leader.
Yeah. When he knocks out the toughest dude with ease, it's like, you know what? I know where I stand on this totem pole. I'm not making out.
Like, bro, I'm a dip.
Yeah, they all did.
I hear
Batman.
You know what?
I was just kidding.
I wasn't.
This guy's like my best friend. See you later, man.
I wasn't all the way down with the clown. You know.
I was somewhat down, but not really all the way down.
You should never be down with the clown. Never. Should never put on clown makeup and look like an asshole.
Right. And what was it?
Lee press on all the juggalos out there, but I mean, is that really gonna hurt me at all?
Press on Lee nails.
Is that?
No one that's ever been successful has ever been a juggalo.
Unless there's that one juggalo who has been.
No. It's debatable if ICP is really successful.
Are they though?
They got a core fan base, but I mean that's not saying much.
I think the one
we've
just
met
retired.
some of their fan bases.
I know.
Not much.
The one
it's not.
He just retired.
Some of them actually look back on like, yeah, that was like I listen to their music, but yeah, I'm not doing that shit anymore. I'm fucking 40 years old and I'm gonna go put on fucking clown makeup at a concert.
But it's funny because like
they
talk about how the one looks like the dude from fucking Smash Mouth, and the dude from Smash Mouth and the dude from fucking ICP decided they were retiring last year for health issues. Like, y'all the same fucking person.
Yeah.
Okay. How come I've never seen the dude for Smash Mouth and Violent J in the same fucking place?
The fact that you know their names makes me question a lot about you.
I know a lot of juggalos. I can't help
I'm
it.
sorry about
I
that.
can't help it.
He's the guy giving them money. He's keeping the juggalo business in business.
He says that Terrell secretly puts on face paint.
I can see it
by himself.
I will.
Gotta pay the bills somehow.
Listen to a terrible album that they put out.
Never.
He's thought about it. He's been tempted before.
Dude, was it 2016 that we had a clown problem? Nationwide?
Yeah. That was
I forgot about that. And that's when everybody was dying, too.
Yeah, everybody died. We had a clown problem. That was weird.
Where people were just showing up, standing around in clown costume.
Yeah.
The one got hit by a car. I think he died.
Oh.
The lady, she was standing behind the lady's car and she freaked the fuck out and ran him over. And the cops were like, she did nothing wrong. Like, yeah.
Dude is holding a machete dressed as a clown in the shadows at nighttime. What are you supposed to do?
Get him with your car. Yeah, you didn't know. He didn't know. They didn't know what he could have been doing. I'd have freaked the fuck out too.
Right.
I was waiting to come out of like my apartment. Some dude standing dressed as a clown. Like, dude, I swear to God, this guy takes a
Sweet chin music.
Yeah, it's real. Like, I'm swinging so quick. Like, I'm not gonna ask.
There's a guy who I knew who regularly walked to work, and he'd walk about 20-30 minutes, and he said a couple of times he saw clowns, but he just walked faster.
Yeah, because like, what do you do here? Like, this, like, unless you're at a kid's birthday party, you dress up like a clown. I just assume you're into weird shit.
If you're not just, going somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if you're just kind of standing around, meandering and shit, then, yeah, you're probably fucking starting shit. But if you're just walking, maybe your car broke down, and you just happen to, be walking around.
You might have been going to an ICP concert. Like, sorry, my car broke down. I know, this looks weird.
Or a fucking bottle of seltzer.
Yeah.
And fucking cream pies and shit.
Oh, God.
No, yeah.
Anyway, Batman.
Yeah, Batman.
Batman.
So, this movie was 3 hours long, and goddamn, it felt like it.
I heard Terrell snoring.
Yeah, he did fall asleep during some of it. You didn't miss much. I don't even know what you missed. But
That's what I'm saying. I don't even know what I missed.
Yeah, and that's how I feel bad, because like, I was
heard
really
him
liking
laughing
it,
at something, and then about an
dragging.
hour later, I just hear snoring.
Chris looked at me, he's like, is someone snoring? I'm like, yeah, I didn't want to say, hey, that's fucking Terrell right here. It's fucking out.
I even tried to prepare myself because, like, I knew I was falling asleep, so I even adjusted my seat so it didn't recline. I turned the heat off so I could be a little bit colder and whatnot, and I still was...
I didn't even have the heat on. I was hot in there.
Oh, I enjoyed the heat. I enjoyed... My butt started hurting in the middle of the theater. I had to adjust.
Well, yeah, 3 hours, man. It fucking felt like it, too.
Now,
it kept coming to the end. And then
Avengers Endgame was 3 hours long, but that movie was actually interesting the entire way through.
Yeah. This, it felt like, okay, we got the Riddler. Okay,
and then you still had another 45 minutes.
Well, he had a bigger plan, which I was like, okay, that's kind of cool. You know, he had a plan after he got caught, and then we dealt with that. And then there was another one. Because they're okay with the bombs go off. Okay, now it's flooding. Okay, now we're assassinating the mayor. Okay, now it's flooding in there again, so we gotta save everybody. Yeah, and now we gotta save everybody again. And then
now the Gimp cult shows up.
Yeah, don't forget about the Gimp cult. That's all I'm gonna say is what the guys are. And,
fucking dodgeball.
And then we had then we have the scene with Catwoman where they split up, but then they continue when they drive away together. I looked at her, I'm like, they're gonna do a split scene.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then they kept showing like their entire drive. Like it didn't just cut to that. It was like, okay, they hit the corner here, then they're gonna hit this corner. They're gonna go down
then all
that
of a sudden
way.
there's a
then different camera angle over here. I'm like, okay, come on now. Can we get to the split already?
It would have been great if they'd stopped to get ice cream real quick.
Yeah, it felt like it was a long journey for them to split. I'm like, okay,
hang on, I gotta stop and get gas. You imagine you pull up at a gas station, you just see Batman pumping his motorcycle.
That's fucking suberban Batman.
Yeah,
right
that makes sense. I am wearing hockey pads.
It's like 3 a.m.
Who's that dude behind the counter? Like, I don't.
Pulls out a camera.
Yeah.
Batman.
Facebook Live at this. Is that guys? Is that Batman?
Is that Batman?
Hey, Batman, is that you? I'm vengeance.
I would say he would be reading a newspaper for this day and age. Yeah, he definitely just been on his phone.
You just see Batman sitting there on his phone, pumping gas.
Gotta send a text real quick.
Or no, he'd be like on a police scanner or something. Oh, and the guy behind the counter recording. Hey,
Alfred, I'm getting gas. Yes.
So
you want to slide
to
Jim?
You want to Slim Jim?
About
to stop another robbery real quick, and then I'll head back home.
Did you swipe a credit card? Oh crap!
He walks up into the counter just as Batman.
So.
Oh shit!
It's his credit card. Oh, Mr. What?
Just starts beating on the machines, knocks out the cash register, knocks out the cashier. Like, I gotta go.
Here, sign this receipt. Okay,
the Batman.
It's like Bruce.
Wayne Bruce.
Alright, can I just get another receipt? I messed this one up.
What's wrong with that? What's wrong with
I wasn't ready.
Yeah. Swipes the card. Oh, just smashes the card reader. Can I?
Card.
I'd like to pay cash.
Hold on, I keep my wallet.
At least it ain't that bat card from fucking Batman and Robin.
Oh God.
Hey, can I see your ID real quick? Because you're buying alcohol. Oh yeah,
it just says Batman on it. Batman with a picture of him.
Got some fucking stunner shades on.
Yeah.
Shows his birthday and year he was born, but just has a picture of Batman.
I'm Batman.
No, he shows up at the actual DMV.
Yeah.
I'm
Batman. I'm Batman.
I gotta get a license.
I have a birth certificate. Yes.
You know that Batmobile's not registered.
It can't be.
Can you imagine pulling over the Batman for having no plates at all?
You know, someone's at least thought of that at one point. Like the first time he drove that thing, he passed the cop. The cop was like, "Can we stop that guy? I don't know. I can't run his plates."
Right.
Oh man, that's fucking Batman. Oh, it must be his ride.
Straight out of
he doesn't have
Mad
plates.
Max.
Oh, that's just Batman. Just let him go.
Dude, you know, there's a rookie fucking ready to fucking.
I'm a super cop.
Yeah.
Sir, you can't have jet fuel power in your car.
Where you go?
It's illegal in the state of
ultimate of Nas.
It's illegal in the city of Gotham.
Right.
Causing a mass car collision on the highway.
Your car. We assume are going to be brake lights are illegal because you're blinding the people behind you.
You have no brake lights.
You're lighting the raccoons on the street on fire. With your fucking exhaust.
I think
there's some big New York City rats.
Do you know why I pulled you over? No, officer, I do not.
Yeah, could you imagine walking?
You were going 90 in a.
You were going 90 in a 25.
License registration, please.
I don't know if you know, but you're not allowed to have a jet rocket.
You're not allowed to light children on
Powering
fire.
your car like
Right.
that. I think that's illegal. I think.
What's
You
the
drove through a
emission?
school zone.
What's the emission rating on that thing?
Yeah,
You know what
no
I'm
kidding.
It's probably
I'm gonna
just-
need to have an emission test on this vehicle.
Right.
This motor vehicle. Yeah.
It's probably eating away
License and
the
registration,
fucking
please.
ozone layer as we
Batman.
speak.
Batman.
Yeah, I know. Batman is terrible for the environment.
Right.
You know he is.
Oh yeah, he don't care.
No, he's a rich man.
Batman.
Of course he
Fucking
doesn't
rich, bitch.
Yeah, basically.
Batman, why are you riding a car?
Every time Batman has to drive, Superman goes out in the atmosphere and uses a cold breath to cool it down.
Probably.
Probably.
Cold breath across the head.
Yeah, you know they gotta get into an argument about that at least some point.
You are
Like,
environmentally.
yeah.
The
Well, you
emissions
got
on that thing must be terrible.
You have laser eye beams that
It
can
looks
cause
cool.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
It gets chicks.
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
You
How much
have
black
one.
spray paint do you need?
You
Wayne?
have one chick.
Right.
I have many.
Yeah.
Yeah, how much black spray paint do you need, Wayne?
Yeah, you know everything. Fucking everything.
Does it come in black?
Yeah.
And then by the third movie, yes, Mr. Wayne, this comes in black.
That makes a good point. Like, if he does have to like color all this stuff, he's got to buy all of that. Does he like go through a different source? Does he get like a middleman to go and buy?
Is there
his
like,
shit
if you
for
go
him?
to the dumpster at Wayne Manor, is it just full of black spray cans?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
And like touch-up paint? Yeah.
Yeah, he probably uses some type of order somewhere.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, does he-
Alfred just goes and picks shit up. You don't have to
That's all under Alfred name.
Yeah.
right.
Sir, Alfred, why
Just
did
punch
you,
it onto
why do you
the
need these
Wayne
bullets?
family.
I don't want to talk about it.
None of your fucking business.
You know Alfred has an attitude when he's
Maybe
buying
he
for
takes
Bruce
it out
Wayne.
of the
Exactly.
taxes. You know, we can write it off
You know,
as a
I'm
tax
pr-
break somewhere for Wayne Enterprise. All that money went back to the company.
You know, I'm pretty sure Batman injured a bunch of people.
Does a
And when he
Batmobile-
blew
is-
up that glass
does he have to-
ceiling?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Does
The
he have to
glasses
get
are
taxed for the Batmobile?
Yeah, what?
Does he have to get taxed for the like pay taxes on the Batmobile?
Right off.
Yeah, he's just written off some. Batman don't pay taxes. Bruce Wayne barely pays taxes. He's
Right.
rich. You know, he gets away with something.
He Jeff Bezos that shit.
Fuck yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I hated when I got into an argument with someone online about Jeff Bezos not paying taxes. Like, yeah, he does. Like, no, he fucking doesn't. It's like, well known Amazon's not paying taxes.
Right.
Nobody is.
And they're like,
Nobody
no,
makes
he's paying. I'm like, why are you defending a dude that don't give a fuck about you?
Right. You don't
Don't
even
even work for
exist.
Amazon.
Yeah, this billionaire that's not paying taxes. Somehow I'm the asshole in this,
Right.
in this conversation.
You don't even exist to him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, I don't even hate Jeff Bezos. I respect it, but man,
Jeff Bezos is literally has enough money. What's he doing? Was he decommissioning or
Yeah, breaking down that
taking
bridge
deconstructing a bridge just
to
to
get
put it
his
back
yacht
together?
through.
Oh, yeah. Pistol.
The dude had the money to do it, and he was willing.
It was a historical bridge, too.
Yeah,
Which, pissed off local. I don't remember where it was. I think it was
like
in
Germany,
That was Finland or something
Finland,
like
something.
it's fucking Tuesday for him, okay?
that. Yeah, it was like
basically.
a multi-million-dollar super yacht.
Right.
And he
That shit should be submergible, is what I'm trying to say.
Like, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You put that much money into it.
Honestly, if you get a
That
super,
should go
super
in the
yacht, why
water.
the hell not? You're going out in the ocean. Screw people.
That whole news outlet was going on for like 2 weeks. This man was on a full-on cruise.
Well, yeah, it was
Right.
Oh, yeah, he stepped down from fucking Amazon.
Yeah,
he ain't
he's
got
on
nothing
vacation.
else going on.
He's retired.
He's good.
When you could just cut your ex-wife a check.
Okay.
Yeah.
He
Here.
did half
Bye.
his.
She got $900 million and still complaining.
Right.
Somebody go marry him. And break up
Did
with
they
him a
take
week
child
later.
support out of that, like
I don't know.
I don't
good
think
for
he
his
did.
wife. Like
Does he
good
have
for
to?
his wife.
Yeah, the richest woman in history got her all of her money off a divorce.
Good for her.
I mean, yeah, good for her. She was complaining. She wanted more. He ended up making more. After years later, like, I mean, she would have waited a couple more years.
Right.
She's been better off. But still, $900 million was bitching about it. Bitch, I would be your husband right now.
Right.
For real.
I will give you. Yeah.
How long will that last for her?
I don't give a fuck. As long as I can somehow get money out of it. I'll be a trophy husband right now.
Be like Dave Chappelle when he married Oprah in that fucking.
Hey, can you imagine
It's
if Bruce
good.
Wayne got married and divorced?
He'd have to do a prenup. Oh,
He would
oh,
have
boy.
to.
Because you can imagine, like, it was the
Get
bad
divorced.
cave. She got the bad cave.
You got the
Right.
back. And my suit.
This is my half of the bat cave. You can't be leaving your fucking lingerie over here, okay?
She got the bad cave and the motorcycle. At least I get to keep the Batmobile, but she took Alfred.
She
She
left
got
me with that fucking dick ass Dick Grayson.
Fuck you. You fucking Jason Todd fucking ass.
Hey, seriously,
Or
imagine.
die again.
I mean, she left me with Damian Wayne. What the hell am I supposed to do with this fucking kid?
Kid don't like him.
I'll take child support out of the whole.
Hey, what?
Certain percentage of the company
Batman
was
was actually supposed to marry Catwoman in the comics like a couple years ago.
Yeah.
And she dipped out.
Yeah.
Because they can't do marriage at all in comics.
Right.
Like at all.
Why can't they?
Nobody gets married. Cause
Nobody
they
gets
don't-
married.
They don't. The higher ups don't like it
Yeah.
because they feel like somebody they said feel like it like shuts the character down. Makes
It puts him in a box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they just do the same stories over and over.
That's why they try to ruin Spider-Man's marriage with One Last Day.
And then they almost got married again. They said nope.
Yeah.
Then Batwoman almost got married in the comics. They said
I mean,
nope.
Peter Parker and Mary Jane are married in every comic book except the movies.
Well, that's why they keep them
Well, they're
young.
not married in the comic books anymore.
I thought they were.
No, they switched it.
That's right.
Only
they
in
got divorced.
Renew Your Vows they are.
Yeah.
And Renew Your Vows they're still married,
That's
but
what-
everywhere
that
else.
took a fucking dump.
And
And then you have
the
Superman
series
and
was
Lois,
decent.
and they have a
The five
perfect
shot was
relationship
okay.
somehow.
Yeah.
While he does Superman things.
They broke them up for a while too. He was
Yeah.
dating Wonder Woman for a minute. Then they got back together. They had a kid. And then they aged up the kid. And there was another kid. and
Can
they
Wonder
got
Woman even
divorced.
have kids?
I'm sure.
Yes, the Amazons can have kids. Actually, I don't know. Wonder Woman's weird because they changed her history like 3 times.
yeah.
One, she was made by Clay. The other one, she was the daughter of Ares. So it's
Yeah, they
It's
make
up
it.
in the
because
air.
we got to
So,
keep
but-
fucking with origin stories.
I don't know. If Superman and Wonder Woman had a kid, that would be a stupidly powerful kid.
That's what they were scared of in the comics when that happened. They're like, yeah, these two have a fucking
You would have a
kid.
kid- you would
We're
have a demi-
fucked if they have a kid.
You would have a demigod.
Yeah, so they were actually trying to, like, in the comics, were like, it was doing the New 52, they were, like, trying to break them up because they got together right at the start of that. They're like, yeah, because these two have a fucking kid, we're fucked.
Everybody is.
I read somewhere that Zack Snyder was planning on his whole Justice League set of movies was planning on having during the Nightmare World having Bruce Wayne get together with Lois Lane and then have like the 5th movie end them up with having a kid.
Thank God that didn't work out.
What?
Zack Snyder, can
Why?
he just go back to making shitty horror movies?
Yeah.
Or just shitty movies in general? He's made 2 good movies. That's it.
Outside Justice League, I have no idea what he's made.
I did
He did
300.
Watchmen, and he did 300.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I like
enjoyed
Dawn
the-
of the Dead, but
I like
I enjoyed
Watchmen.
300.
Watchmen's good. Watchmen, he just took a comic, he just took it page for page.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't really do anything there.
Right.
300 is what it is.
Watchmen, I've never seen.
It's on Netflix.
There was a lot of
I
that
know.
shit too in the Batman.
Watchmen, isn't that like a 3-hour movie? Too?
Fucking a lot of we had made that comparison to him and Rorschach in that movie.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, there was a lot of Rorschach in this
So
movie.
Zack Snyder's Justice League. So what was contained in these storyboards was Justice League 2 would see Batman discovering that Lois was pregnant with his child, despite her insistence that it wasn't his. Ultimately, in the big battle with Darkseid, Batman dies in order to save the day. Superman discovers Lois is carrying Bruce's baby.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah.
That sounds god awful. Thank God that didn't happen. Thank God.
I almost cried just now.
That sounds awful.
Oh.
That sounds like a train wreck.
Yeah.
Snyder's not a good director, and he likes dark and fucking grim, which doesn't work for everybody.
I don't mind it.
Sucker Punch was terrible.
I didn't mind Sucker Punch.
Sucker Punch was
Can't say I've never seen it.
not missing anything.
I like how in recent years they've been doing dark and gritty with superheroes, but it doesn't work with the right superhero. Like Superman shouldn't be in a dark and gritty
No.
setting.
No.
Batman, yes, it works because he's the Dark Knight. Other ones that really work with one of my favorite movies, Logan. Not a lot of people
Yeah.
like Logan, but I like the movie.
Who didn't
Who
like Logan?
Who didn't like
There's
Logan?
some people that I talked to that really didn't like Logan.
What
What the
Most,
fuck?
There's like
Yeah.
maybe 5 of them.
and mostly
And
their
I'm not
argument.
Even, I'm not even like a big Wolverine
Their
fan. That movie
argument was
excellent.
I know.
that
That was
if
a
you
great movie.
read
That's
the
why
Old
I
Man
don't want to
Logan's,
see him.
yeah,
in anything else.
their argument is the 2 arguments I've heard was that the Old Man Logan comic is better, which it is, but the movie was amazing. The other argument I've seen is
that also
comes
had the
from
Hulk fucking
a
She-Hulk.
X-23 fan that didn't like the way she was portrayed in the movies.
Okay.
Yeah, Old Man Logan had Hulk fucking She-Hulk. That's
Yeah.
gross.
Yeah, that did happen.
That
They had a
is-
bunch of hillbilly kids too.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Forgot
about
Oh no, Old Man Logan killed them all.
X-23 was
Yeah.
fine in the movie.
Yeah.
I don't know what was her issue with that. I'm curious.
What?
With X-23 and Logan, because she did excellent.
No, the issue was that My one friend said that they didn't like how X-23 in the comics or in the show cartoons was never portrayed as a daughter, and Logan never acted like a father to anybody.
Actually, no, he acts like a father to a lot of the girls.
In the movies.
No, they go in the comics. There's like Jubilee, Rogue, Kitty Pryde.
Yeah.
But because she's a clone of him, so they have a weird relationship. Like even in the comics, it's like a pseudo father-daughter thing, but he
sometimes
really...
it's like a brother-sister thing because they're clones, and in this event, it was a father-daughter.
Yeah, because they made her younger.
Yeah, which is cool. I liked
that
it.
little actress was awesome.
I liked it. My only question about X-23 was, you have a 6-year-old girl with adamantium bones. Is she going to grow out of that or into that? See, adamantium's not really a... is that going to stunt her growth?
Yeah,
that was my
probably.
Question. That was my question in the whole movie.
Because adamantium, it's solid.
It's
bones
completely
grow
solid.
unless you're gonna have these weirdly over the density.
Is that going to cause her problems when she grows up?
She's not going to grow up.
It just puts
because it's
a
the comic book
over her bone.
If it's a comic book movie, they probably will never address that, and we'll probably never even see that X-23 in the movies ever again.
No, unfortunately.
No, because that world.
She's my favorite female superhero. So it's the only female superhero that made it in my top 10 list. Unfortunately.
That's right. You make lists for everything.
Yeah. We got
I
lists for everything.
I do make lists for everything. Because people always ask, like, well, what's better to this or this? And then I was like, okay, and I started thinking about it. Started making lists. But if we do top 15, there's like 3 more female superheroes that make the top 15 list. Okay,
Batman.
Batman. Should we just rate Batman?
Well, there's only 2 things I didn't like, other than it being long. There's only 2 things I didn't like with this film. The whole backstory with his parents. I hate retconning backstories just for a fucking random plot line.
They added that story to Martha, which was unnecessary.
It was unnecessary. And
she was part of an important
family. It didn't go anywhere either.
Yeah, well, the dad paid off. I was like, I'm not saying Thomas Wayne was like the greatest guy, but that was kind of like his whole character. That's kind of the whole point.
You had the Waynes and the Arkhams.
Bruce was living up to his parents because everybody, looked up to his parents. Like, you didn't need that. The Riddler could have just been, for that entire plot, it didn't need to involve the Waynes at all. Right. They didn't need to go anywhere.
Yeah, that didn't go anywhere.
And it doesn't go anywhere.
Like I said, it could have gone somewhere if the Riddler had put pieces that Batman is Bruce Wayne. Yeah. That would have been a good revelation for that storyline.
Other than that bomb,
and then all of a sudden it becomes clear that the Riddler didn't put those pieces together. He was just using Batman as a tool to get to his targets. Yeah. And Bruce Wayne was just happened to be the last target he was going to send the Batman to.
Yeah, he didn't even really care about that.
No.
Like, he was like, oh yeah, I'm here. I could have got Wayne, but it didn't work. I'm like...
I thought that was like the entire point. You said to the Batman, go to Bruce. I was like, and then he said Bruce Wayne like 4 times. Like, were you trying to get a reaction out of the Bat, or did you just like?
Like I said, it looked like he was ready to stomp him out.
Yeah.
Like, I think he knows who I am, so I'm gonna.
I think I'm gonna have to kill my no killing rule for this guy, and then it just went nowhere. Yeah. That ruined that entire retcon.
For as smart as Riddler was, he couldn't figure Batman and Bruce Wayne the same person.
He felt like Batman was a masked guy. He felt like Batman was one of his cult followers.
Right. They were doing the same thing. That's what he felt like. They were just trying to take out all the crime. Which, I mean, Batman,
that they were working them in tandem, but not actually communicating.
Yeah. And then all of a sudden, no, we're not working together. Yeah. Wait, what?
What do you mean we're not working together? We've been working together this entire time. You're supposed to.
I reveal the truth.
They just did what I said that fucking Ned Leeds should have did when he confessed to working with Spider-Man. You see, the guy interrogating, said, we're together on this. Remember, you're supposed to give me the keys to get out of here. And I was joking about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what he did. He's like, oh yeah, me and you are the same thing. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
And the only other problem I had was the whole phone call about that girl dying. He says during the phone call when they get the videotape of Falcone killing her, he says, I'm taking your passport, and then he kills her in there. But we already saw that he already had her passport before she died.
Yeah.
Because that was the whole how they met. Cause he said, yeah, I'm taking your passport. She said, no, just give me it and I'll leave. He said, I'm taking, not I took. Maybe that was just a typo, or maybe I misheard it, but he said taking. Like, I'm 99% sure he said taking, not I took your passport. He said, I'm taking your passport, and then what did they say? Then he killed her. But, like, we already saw when he meets her, like, she goes to get the passport, and she's still alive. That doesn't add up.
I don't know.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, unless he said took, or unless they meant to say took, but he said taking. That means he doesn't have it yet.
That's true.
And then he kills her.
It was just a script error.
That's why
they wrote it down, and the other person said it wrong. And they
when you're making a 3-hour movie, you're bound to make mistakes.
Yeah, that's what.
Right.
Those
Actually, probably before editing it, probably like 6 hours.
Oh
Yeah.
You guys want to give scores or any final thoughts?
Way the gun for me.
Way the gun. Yeah.
I want to say Millionaire, but
I don't think
it's about the rookies.
It was Millionaire until fucking that switch happened with the parents, and then
exactly
it started dragging for another hour.
I'm gonna give this the rookie's car.
Okay.
It peaks forever, and then like
it has
kind
moments,
of plateaus, and then
in my opinion, it actually got good when the city started flooding. That's when it got interesting for me.
That is a very interesting plot. Like, they've never done that before.
No, they flooded the entire city.
It just felt so added on. Like I said, it was already at like that 2.5 hour point when that happened.
That should have happened halfway through the movie.
Yeah.
That's when I got excited about the movie. Then it's like, okay, we tailed, okay, he's rescuing everybody, and all of a sudden it's like, oh.
But I like the ending, how they ended. Batman he's no longer a vigilante. Now he's a superhero.
Yeah. I said
he declared himself superhero as soon as he fell in that water, or that electrical line.
The ending of this movie, I'd say.
Why did he do that? I looked over Terrell because he cut it just to land in the water. I'm like, he could have just, when he was swinging, he could have just dropped in the water. He didn't actually need that line.
No, he was trying to make sure that line was going to go in and electrify everybody.
Because that was a live wire, and it was going to touch the water.
He was making sure that when it cut,
he grabbed the line and cut it.
Yeah.
Basically, and he fell with it.
He was making sure that people didn't die.
Because I think he shocked himself when he hit that. Like,
yeah, it's one of the 6 times he died.
Yeah.
Because he shot and died and just been floating there. Those people
Let's talk about.
He's just dead. And we were like, why the fuck did he do that?
Oh, it's Bruce Wayne.
What's your score?
Scoring.
Who the fuck thought?
I guess No, I Am Your Father.
Okay.
It's not the greatest thing. It's not the worst thing.
One of the other weird things is when he got shot point blank with a shotgun. He pulls out a vial of what looked like a green liquid and creates...
I thought it was adrenaline or something.
What seems like adrenaline. Stabs it into his leg. And then he's like, adrenaline, and it beats the holy hell out of the one dude.
I say it was Venom.
I think it was Venom. Because it was green.
It's adrenaline now until they have to use it in later films and it becomes Venom.
Exactly.
Yeah, sure. So they did that there. They might use that
I love this little hole he opened in the suit.
And then the movie also ended with...
legally distinct Venom.
With the Riddler having a friend in his cell next to him. And now the guy was talking about clowns and starts laughing.
Sure Joker.
It's making you think Joker, but then you see the side of his face and it's clear that it's Two-Face.
I didn't catch the side of the face.
Yeah, it's Two-Face.
So they're going to set up for another movie.
So
I don't want the Riddler and Two-Face showing up. Like, as a comic book movie, we've already seen the Riddler. I don't want him to show up again. But if this Robert Pattinson's Batman becomes a franchise, it's very clear that the Riddler is going to be his main nemesis. As long
as it's not Joker.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, Joker could be like.
It seems like in this universe, the Riddler is going to be the biggest problem.
I want Kahneman.
I feel like the Joker is going to show up in a movie if they continue to.
Give me the Kahneman King.
Nobody wants to see the Kahneman King.
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Someone said that this Joker. Said that the Joker movie could connect to this movie, but now not with the Falcone plotline.
Yeah. I didn't see Joker. Don't plan on seeing Joker. I'm over Joker. Over clowns.
I want to hear that part about cutting the mustard.
Thomas and Martha Wayne killing was one of the Joker's cult followers.
Oh, good God.
Yeah.
Just not with the Joker.
Because he made,
If you watch
made a whole public speech.
Mentally prepared to
he made a whole,
movie.
He made a whole public speech about how the Waynes are a terrible group. So then one of his cult followers wearing a clown mask went and killed the Waynes.
It was
just Joe Chill.
It was Joe Chill.
We can leave it at Joe Chill.
Right. That doesn't need to go further. No. End of story.
Yeah, we have seen the Waynes killed by multiple different people over the set. Of one time it was the Joker.
Well, DC doesn't know what universe they're doing today. Let's flip a coin. Let's roll a dice.
It was
this universe.
We saw the Waynes killed in fucking Endgame.
We didn't need to. Yeah, Thanos killed the.
Somehow just needs.
No, straight up. Can you imagine if you hit the timeline just right, that Thanos has snapped out Bruce's parents. Also, he moves on. He does his own thing. 5 years later, don't matter. He just becomes Batman. Like within
all of a sudden, they appear out of nowhere.
But they appear 5 years later, looking for his kid. Meanwhile, he's getting
because they would appear at the moment where they vanished.
Right in that random alley.
You know, and I'd watch that.
Crime alley.
Right.
No, appear out of nowhere, they get shot.
I'd watch that.
Get shot by somebody else in crime alley.
That was just
you see like a 15-year-old Batman meeting up with his parents again. Like, what?
So,
and then get shot.
what villains do you guys want to see in the future films of this franchise?
I want to see Bane. I want to see how.
I want to see Poison Ivy or Mr. Freeze.
Yeah,
Freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
I really just want to see some villains we haven't seen before. Same with Spider-Man.
We've seen Freeze before.
I know, but
I want to see a better Freeze.
Calendar Man.
I either want them to see do Justice.
Go see Stiltman. I'll go watch Daredevil.
I want them to
No,
either do
Stiltsman. We are
Freeze
not watching
Justice or
Stiltsman.
do I liked Tom Hardy's Bane, but at the same time I didn't like Tom Hardy's Bane.
She's
I
pretty
want to
good.
see a live action Juggernaut sized Bane with Venom and all that.
Yes.
I want to see a comic accurate Bane on screen.
I'll go.
So
I'll
we
stick with
get
Freeze.
Bane. Are we gonna have his back broken and bring in Azrael?
Oh God.
That'd be pretty cool.
A lot of people don't like Azrael, but I think that would be something new to the film.
It depends on what stories they're going for. Here.
We've never gotten
this
it
is
right.
a younger Batman.
We've never really gotten a right Robin. I mean, the Dark Knight did that Detective Blake kid.
Yeah, they did it. They just threw the name Robin out there at the end.
Right.
Which, I mean, honestly, if I was going to, especially at that point in time, if someone was going to play Dick Grayson, I would be okay with Joseph Gordon-Levitt at that time playing it.
And it's clear we're never going to see a Damian Wayne in this universe because Alfred trained Batman in this.
I mean, he can still bang Talia al Ghul.
He could, but I don't think Al Ghul is even... I don't think the League of Assassins are in this universe.
They're always around. So.
Right.
They're
somehow
around.
The Arrowverse, they were annoying.
Technically, okay, they could do Court of Owls.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, that's an easy one.
Yeah.
They could throw that out there.
I mean, yeah, Mr. Freeze, that'd be...
Okay, Mr. Freeze would be cool.
Calendar Man.
Nobody wants to see...
Counterman King.
Clayface, somebody.
Clayface would be
Clayface would be
nice.
dope.
We haven't seen Clayface
Like
yet.
I said, that would lead to a very good Detective Batman because he could be whoever he feels like being.
Yeah.
There it is. Yeah, if we're going to do Detective Batman...
We could do another Scarecrow.
But we want that suburban Batman, so we need Calendar Man for suburban Batman.
Calendar Man would fit Suburban Batman.
That's what I'm saying. I want it right now.
Okay.
Calendar Man, he does crimes on holidays.
That's
I knew Will and Chris didn't know what, but yeah, that's like his whole thing.
No, I want to figure that out.
That's about right, actually.
Let's see. Who else is up here on this poster of DC stuff? We could see...
There's no villains on there.
No, it's just heroes. Darn.
Firestorm. Let's do Firestorm.
We already did Firestorm.
Did we?
Legends of Tomorrow.
Oh,
I guess.
It's close.
I was talking about the
Firestorm.
movie.
Oh, we don't need a Firestorm movie.
You're probably right. You
Can't even get a Flash movie right.
No, you're right. You're
We
right.
haven't even gotten to a Flash movie yet.
Can't get
Still
it right.
can't get it right.
They went to like 9 directors already.
Yeah.
And now they're just doing Flashpoint. Like, man, really?
I don't think-
No, they're doing Rebirth.
Oh, they're doing
Okay.
Flashpoint.
They're doing Flashpoint.
Instead of
leading
Googling
Rebirth,
random things,
yeah.
we'll do Kite Man.
Kite Man.
Man.
Oh
God,
my
I forgot
God.
that was a thing.
Kite-based powers. Kite-based weapons.
Kite Man and Stilts Man put together.
There's some rough villains, man. There are some rough villains.
We could do the Mad Hatter.
You know, if you're doing Detective
Nut jobs.
Batman,
Right.
yeah, I mean, Mad Hatter's not a terrible.
There's always Hugo
almost-
Strange. There's a calendar.
Strange is pretty
Ooh,
good.
Killer Croc. For
I
Batman.
mean, he can't get any worse than the Suicide Squad version.
We could do Man Bat.
It's Wayne Bruce, man.
Right. Basically.
That's the first villain in the animated series. Is
The
Man-Bat.
ventriloquist
Yeah.
would be cool.
I think he's dead in the comics, isn't he?
But probably it's Man-Bat.
No, I'm talking about the ventriloquist.
When's the last time anybody was scared about it? I don't know.
Yeah,
He
that's
probably
true.
is dead.
He probably is
I
dead.
don't know.
I forget.
Dead to me, right?
Fair enough.
He's right next to Val Kilmer's career.
Yeah, Calendar Man.
Does that wrap up Batman?
Suburban
think so.
Batman fights the Condiment King.
Okay, I'm down for that. Jason Sudeikis versus fucking.
I want it relish,
Jason
not
Sudeikis.
mustard.
Jason Sudeikis versus the guy that played Stu in The Hangover.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that.
yeah.
Are you interested in Zebra Man?
Jesus. Pick an animal and throw man after it.
Right.
So,
So what
Power-
are we fucking
his powers
shooting
are
We could
at
do,
Scotty now?
Mario.
powers
Oh, listen to this. Mario Falcone, who is Carmen's eldest son, deported to Italy for criminal activities. He was shot dead by Two-Face.
Okay.
We got Two-Face at the end of the movie, so we could do that.
I had to look up who played him. I'm not doing it on the cast. I'll do it later. But how long have we been recording?
About an hour and 14 minutes.
Okay, one more.
Wow.
One more topic.
True.
Pokemon?
Oh yeah,
Pokemon.
Oh, the Violet and Scarlet?
Yeah.
Scarlet and Violet. Now I gotta play Sword and Shield first.
Yeah.
I still had to pick up the 2 other games that have came out since then.
I'm working
so.
Arceus and Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
I'm working on
Very-
Pearl. I'm pretty far in it.
Well, that was
I'm
Barry
happy.
Carlgon.
And I keep changing my setup because I can't figure out.
Yeah. So they did Pokemon Direct a couple weeks ago, about a week ago or so now. Yeah, and that was the big announcement at the end of it because they gave updates to everything, and yeah, next gen, which I wasn't expecting, but I haven't. I kind of got spoiled on it because people, we're actually Gen 9. I'm like, motherfucker, fucking trying to sleep here. Wake up to this shit. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be Spain. Is what it's gonna be.
It does
based
look
off
like
of.
Spain.
Well, there actually, if you look at, because people broke down that video down so bad, is there's treasure in that room that the guy's standing in, the live action room.
What?
And
in there?
so they broke that, and then there's also, God, people really broke it down. So there's 2 fruits in there. It's a blood orange, which is usually scarlet or orange, and then there's grapes, which is a purple or violet. And so I think that's where those are big in Spain.
Yeah.
And also like the starters, everybody thinks the Quackley. Quaxley, which is my starter, calling around with Donald Duck team over here. Okay,
That's the Josuke.
fuck you.
Oh,
Ever.
I'm telling you, that's where I saw the hair.
Disrespect.
That's not even disrespect.
It
He's
is
probably like one of the best
disrespect.
Joe
The only
stars.
people that like
Oh,
the
no.
only people that
Brilliant
like
star there.
JoJo's are chicks and dudes that like dicks.
Jeez. Man.
I feel bad for saying that. I wasn't expecting to like rhyme like that, but that kind of
Wow.
because I was gonna say dudes that like dudes just as a joke, but then they have like chicks and then dudes that like dicks.
Jeez.
That came out like something else.
Right.
Okay,
That's
don't-
getting
Don't get us canceled.
Thanks.
Wow.
What, gay guys can't like anime? What, way to be misogynist.
Misogynist.
Yeah. Wait, whatever we're going with here.
Walk the plank, Ricky. Walk the plank.
You guys are saying gay guys can't like, JoJo's. That's on you.
I didn't say that.
I just said the only guys that like it are gay guys. I didn't say gay guys can't like other stuff. Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Ricky's backpedaling right
No,
now.
no,
He's trying
no.
to figure.
You're digging your own grave here,
Right.
buddy.
Yeah.
Like,
Just keep digging.
Don't Rick Grayson your way into this.
Hey, go do a JoJo's pose with your fucking hand like over your face, okay?
I'm not cool enough for all that shit.
Yeah, no one's cool enough for that. No one.
I can't do
No one
anything
is.
because my hands are weird.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Will hurt his fingers.
I'm probably gonna end up
Doing too many
still
JoJo poses.
doing the
Wow.
fire starter as usual.
I want to do the
I don't
grass
know.
cat.
I want to see their final evolutions, then I'll make my
Yeah.
decision.
Well, every like starter has a theme. Like the grass theme, they're all based off extinct animals. Everything's gonna be a saber tooth. The cat's gonna turn into.
Never
Fire
mind.
is based off of the zodiac.
This one's a hippo, so.
Well,
It's
they're
a
saying crocodile, but
Oh, that's for crocodile. That's right. it
but
was.
there's that myth. I think it believes it's a Spanish myth about where it loses its legs. That's where that picture. I don't know if you saw.
Quetzalcoatl or something
About,
like that.
yeah, it loses its legs. It becomes more of a snake type.
Yeah.
And then the water is, I believe, like every other, like one's amphibious and the next one's not. And so it works until like Gen 4 or Gen 5.
I don't know Gen 5 at all.
Yeah,
Which one was-
it's
which
like
one
an
was that?
otter.
Which one was Gen 5?
I want to say Oshawott in Gen 5.
I think so.
Black and white. I think it
Oh,
goes
I'm
Oshawott,
taking a
Snivy, and then Imbor.
I must have taken a break then.
Yeah, no, I stopped. I didn't do Gen 5 yet. I didn't do Gen 5 or Gen 6.
What was 6?
This was Greninja. And then the other 2 starters that no one cares about. You only go water starter in Gen 6. There's no point going to the other.
I
two
did
at all.
grass. Chestnut.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You picked the uncool one. Well, it's cooler than the fire starter.
Oh, the fire starter is the
Is that-
magic fox.
The fox with the stick up his ass.
Yeah, her. It's like a dress.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember Gen
Yeah, I-
5 at all.
I chose the grass starter for that.
Yeah.
For X and Y. To get chestnut.
He
The
wasn't
grass
terrible.
monkey.
Yeah. When you get Grookey in Gen 8
Yeah.
as a grass monkey.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's like I said. So grass is always extinct animals. Then they said fire is supposed to be based off the zodiac. This is the only one that makes it weird. Because if that doesn't become a snake, it's not going off of that anymore. Because every one matches up until then. Other than the fox, they just count that as a dog. Yeah, because you got the dragon, you got the rat, you got the rooster, you got the monkey, you got the fox / dog. No, they got the pig. Then you got the dog. Then you got 7 is the tiger, and 8 would be the rabbit. Yeah, so it works for 8 of them. It just doesn't work for 9. But yeah, it's coming out this year too. Like
the end of the year. I have to finish Pearl, and then I'm gonna get the Sword Shield next.
Yeah, I just started. I've been playing through Sword.
Okay. Those determine which one I get then.
Yeah, I'm doing Violet. Rip. Because my predictions for Gen 9 was it was going to be orange and purple. And then I got Violet and Scarlet. So I was like, oh, let's kind of take my win there. And then my start, I thought it was going to be, our prediction was a grass wolf, fire snake, and then a water hippo. So I only got one right there. The only predictions I got is, I'm guessing 2 Eevee evolutions because we haven't got one in a while. And I'm going to say 2 of them is going to be one's going to be rock and the other one's going to be poison. Hopefully we get a sweet poison electric gym.
That would be pretty awesome.
I mean, it looks great. It looks like they're taking the Arceus fucking... So it looks like you're going to get more of an open world.
It's supposed to be open world and it's supposed to be seamless between the routes to the city.
It looks so fun.
It's a good thing I bought myself a Switch a while back.
There you go.
Still working.
Yeah, I'm excited. We'll get some more stuff probably around E3. Which, I mean...
Oh, yeah, E3. It's coming up in June.
Yeah, it's coming up, which...
That's if Nintendo is part of it. Or no, Sony never joins.
Sony's not really... Well, they might just do it like they did last year, and everything's... Well, it is always online, but they just might just release throughout. So, I think what we should do is just, when everything gets released, we should just all watch them together. So I'm not the only person that watched everything like last year.
I don't know what you're talking about.
In spirit.
Sure, whatever.
I had 4 people all fucking fail me. 4.
Well, actually, we had 6 here. And 2
or maybe you were just overachieving.
Wait, did Jake watch that?
No!
Jake.
I think you were just overachieving.
Phil, that's right. Phil was the only one that's watched that.
Yeah, it was just me and him that ended
yeah.
the whole day.
Yeah.
Man. Well, hey guys, we're doing the E3 episode. Okay. Ricky's gonna watch it. Everybody else? No, I didn't see it.
I had life to do.
I got another guy that watched it.
The day before we record, we're gonna have to sit down and just watch it all.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna have to do.
Or we
Sit
could
down
do
and
like
watch everything at once.
Yeah.
So you can actually.
So we take notes and we can talk about stuff.
This sucks. All these games suck.
Man, you know how hard it is trying to describe a game that I'm the only one that saw and I'm trying to remember what happened.
Phil knew what you're talking about. Phil knew what you're talking
Thank God he was here. You know, shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
Like,
you know, I'll ask him again if he wants to join us again. That was fun.
Yeah.
Cool. Get this channel going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll keep it going. We have so many episodes banked and stuff planned. All right, then once I got some other stuff in my head planned about just this room, how we're gonna do it. Just once everything gets taken care of, no big hurry on that.
Room.
What?
You're supposed to tell
us.
Yeah.
Will, you can't see the room. Yeah, let's transition to that before we start talking about future plans here. Will here actually watched The Room. Did you drink during the sex scenes? Like we did. And
no.
I didn't expect them to last that long.
Oh, that movie was hard to watch.
Into the belly button.
Yeah. Did you see the pelvic thrust into the belly button?
Weird movie.
Okay, before you tell me, there's this React channel. I watch them here or there. They do some shows I watch, whatever. But they actually did The Room, and I started watching it. And it's a husband and wife team, and fucking husband is like laughing because he kind of knows it's like a bad movie, but she doesn't know about it. And like halfway through, it turns where she just thinks everything's hilarious, and he just keeps rolling his eyes like, why the fuck are we doing this? But she's just laughing her ass off. Because first she's like, this movie's so stupid. And she just starts laughing. Stupid. And he starts off, oh, this movie's so stupid. And it's like, is this thing still fucking going? Why are they still throwing the football?
Oh, yeah, about halfway through I was going, come on, rolling around in my bed trying to watch the movie going, this is stupid.
It's so dumb. It's so bad.
I don't even...
We still got to get Tommy why I sell underwear and hang up from the wall in here. Once we get the camera set up and we're rolling, that should be in the back.
I need to switch out some posters here.
Are we still doing the photo shoot?
That's when we hit 10,000 subscribers.
Yeah.
And thanks for bringing that up because that's on the Lost episode. We made promises on that Lost episode.
No, that Lost episode had one for 100,000 subscribers.
As well, we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah.
Because Ricky might have been drinking when he brought that up. It's over, Ricky.
I'm going to work on it. I'm going to work on the Lost episode. But yeah, we need to start like doing posters of things that we watched, like Double Dragon on the Lost episode. I need to Tommy Wiseau underwear. We need a picture of the rookie's car up here. You know,
I'll try to find
I was gonna look for a Hot Wheels or like a toy car that's just a bug, a red fucking bug,
and then like have You could paint it.
Yeah, we can hot glue some eyelashes and eyes on it and shit.
I was gonna say, do we know someone with 3D printer who can actually
Oh,
find
we do,
them out?
actually. I do.
Oh, we could actually someone could 3D print it though.
The plot thickens.
Yeah.
The beetle.
Yeah, I'll get my people on this.
We'll figure that one out. But yeah, The Room was an awful movie. I don't even wish it on my worst enemy.
It's rough, man.
Yeah.
It's an understatement.
Like, I'm so glad I drank during it. Like, if we didn't play that drinking game, dude, that would have been rough.
I did not hit her. I
think that was like my third time watching it.
I was
did
like,
not.
Only saw
I
it once
did
all the way
not.
through, and I'd never plan on seeing that movie again.
watch it.
Like, if I'm going to show someone a bad movie, like, it's got to be The Rookies.
Yeah.
Rookie, honestly, it's still top of my list. It's,
That's
that and
probably the
Lost
best
Boys.
worst movie
Rookies
we've done.
set a standard of bad movies. Like, that movie is arguably just terrible.
What-
'Cause everything's bad about that movie, but I enjoyed that fucking
Oh,
ride.
What
I
makes me
enjoyed
mad
it.
is that we hit
Velocipaster
that
you
ceiling.
enjoyed too.
Velocipaster was really good.
We hit that ceiling so fast. You
Yeah.
know, we hit the Rookies and it's like, well, okay, now everything's like...
The Rookies was really good.
Right.
It was
We
our
hit that ceiling so quick.
That was like our
fourth. It was our fourth bad movie. We
It
did.
was.
So we had The Room, we had Double Dragon, we had...
The Rookies.
We
was
had The
at-
Last Airbender was 6.
Yeah.
And then we
Rookies
had
was
Star
8.
Wars Episode 8.
No,
Rookies was 10. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because
We're on 24 right now.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. We're around there. Yeah, because we're no longer doing the even episode just because there's so many films coming out this year.
Right.
Like, I think our next film review is not going to be until May, which would probably be around the time this comes out. And that'd be Doctor
Firestarter?
Strange. I mean, I'll see Firestarter. I wasn't
What is
planning on
that?
doing it. It's a
Stephen King.
Stephen King book that's coming. Yeah, fucking Salem Lot's coming out this year.
Really?
Yeah.
I'll check that out too.
Yeah, I mean, it's the first Stephen King
I
book
don't really
I read.
have much good thing to say about The Room.
Oh,
Besides,
come on, that acting was fucking
come on.
gold.
Tommy
You're
Wiseau.
tearing me apart,
Right.
Lisa.
I did not
Yeah.
have anything good to say about
Tommy
it.
Wiseau is
Neither.
the best actor.
Not.
So no,
Hey,
okay.
he
I'm
beat
glad-
her wife. Funny.
No,
I don't even know what the
somebody
movie's
brought
about.
up the mysteriousness of Tommy Wiseau and how nobody knows where he comes from or how old he
I think we
is
talked about that in the last
or
time.
where he got his money from for his movie. And then a
$6
coworker,
million budget for this movie.
Yeah.
Where the hell was
then there was a
it?
coworker of mine that brought up, it's like he watched a video that explained that conspiracy theory that matches up that Tommy Wiseau could have been D.B. Cooper.
God, I gotta get to that part of you too.
Right.
D.B. Cooper, Tommy Wiseau, same person.
Right.
Same fucking.
Ted Cruz, Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
I can prove that shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know where he got that money. There was
That's
not
exactly
$6
like where did he
million
get
in
the
this
money? Well, he's
There was
old
not
enough to
$6
where he
million
could have been at the
I
right
mean,
age at the time with the
There's
Zodiac.
stuff with the mob and like
Not
there's
Zodiac.
so many different theories with that because it's never really explained.
yeah.
He well, I think one of the things, he actually owns like a building in San Francisco, but they didn't film on top of that building. So like that building, they're on top of the roof. You can clearly see it's like
Green
fake,
screen?
Yeah, green screen,
Yeah.
fucking outside. So it's like, dude, why didn't you just film on top of the building you fucking own?
He didn't want to.
I'm telling you, that's why you need to watch the Disaster
I
Artist.
don't want to see Disaster.
I wanna
wanna
watch
see James
Disaster
Franco's
Artist.
butt. I know it's probably in there.
Oh,
I got to see
yeah.
Tommy Wiseau's butt.
It is in there. Fair
I didn't
warning.
see that.
I want to see it. I want to see
I didn't need to
Disaster
see-
Artist. You put it on a list. We'll do it. We'll do it as
I
an
heard it's actually
anniversary.
a decent film.
It's
but-
not bad. It's really not bad.
Make
Okay,
it an
we'll-
anniversary
we'll do
thing.
an
You know.
anniversary, which that's gonna
Oh.
come up. You know that.
What is that? April.
Oh, I'm rating
It's like May.
The Room though.
Yeah, yeah. What's your
I'll
rating?
I'll kill John Wick's dog in front of John Wick.
Oh, so
Jesus
6. Got it.
Wow, that
Where's
bad.
the ink pen?
I don't know what. Where's the pen? Ink pen? What? It's just a pen.
Wow, you rated that. You know what? Because we didn't have a rating system when we did that.
No,
No,
we didn't.
I would do
Oh, we know.
Kevin McAllister.
Kevin
Room?
McAllister.
That
Yeah.
sounds-
Because
sounds
I
accurate.
hated it, but I was drunk when I watched it, so I enjoyed.
I
how
wasn't
bad it
drunk.
was.
I didn't even have a single
Being-
drink.
That's why you didn't like it as much.
I watched that freaking movie. I don't recommend. That's a good torture movie. You tie up
It's
somebody and
rough.
just tape their eyes open. Here, watch this.
He just wanted to have sex scenes with that girl, even though the other dude did
She
better
wasn't even.
sex scenes.
She wasn't even attractive.
She really wasn't. The other dude actually had the better sex scene because he actually knows where to, hump. The dude was like all up in her belly button.
June
Right.
14th was when that was posted.
Okay.
For what?
So in May
For the
we'll have
room.
to film Disaster Artist.
Oh. Yeah, I'm gonna.
You're gonna just skip out on that one?
Yeah, okay, so Double Dragon, what would you guys get? Since we didn't actually have a review system for that either at the time.
No. It wasn't bad.
Flaming Dog Poop, because
What's the first one?
Enjoyed that one.
What's the first one?
Flaming Dog Poop.
Yeah.
Flaming Dog Poop, definitely.
Yeah, it was
good.
solid.
We enjoyed it.
I'll stick with that too.
Last Airbender's killing John Wick's dog, and then Dragon Ball Evolution's 2020 New Warriors. I only like it more because that fucking head slide was fucking hilarious.
Like I said, we need to put
it's
that
arguably worse because it's Dragon Ball Evolution is worse because it doesn't really follow shit at all. Like at least Last Airbender did, but that almost makes
Last Airbender
worse.
We need to put that on a shirt.
It tried, and that's what made it worse. Because I felt more offended. Dragon Ball Evolution just fucking threw everything out the window and said, "We're just doing this."
Ripping your skin off for acid. There you go. There's a movie. Yeah.
Avatar: Last Airbender just didn't deliver.
No, that movie is called The Last Airbender. Don't even add the word Avatar.
Avatar: The Last
It was Ong.
Airbender.
It was Ong. Don't forget Ong.
I'm surprised Evolution wasn't Saiyan.
Right.
So Super Saiyan.
Well, because M. Night Shyamalan didn't direct that one movie.
That's set up for
his whole reason behind why he changed the names was because he didn't feel like it would work.
Well, it wasn't Asian enough. I think that's what his.
The name.
He didn't make it Asian. He made it culturally divided in a way that it wasn't meant to be.
He made the Eskimos white as shit.
Yeah. The
Eskimos
were
people
white.
that were clearly based on.
And then
Japanese
you do these karates, and all of a sudden, there's the water.
Yeah, and then the Japanese villains were Indian. Yeah. The water tribe was white. The air nomads were Asian. The only Asians.
Well,
I couldn't tell you with the Earth Kingdom what the fuck they were.
I think they were Asian.
No,
too.
they were
supposed.
They
to
were
be.
choreographed guys.
I think they were supposed to be Chinese, and that didn't work out. I think in the show they're technically supposed to be based off of China.
Yeah, I think so.
And then,
but
hopefully the Netflix show does better.
It looks like they're gonna do better, but Netflix has been hit or miss on so many shows. Which I think a lot of people are giving Netflix a little bit too much hate because I'm like, dude, they had so many hits. They're gonna have some shows that suck and some movies that suck. It can't all be tens.
Oh, let's talk about.
Can't all be tens.
Put Swiss Army Man on here. Are y'all ready for that? You ready for that kind of commitment?
What's that?
Oh, change your whole life.
Fucking Christ. I never saw it. I just saw the trailer for it.
I've never seen it either.
We'll add it to the list, but we'll
it's
get
on
to
the
it
list.
It's on the list.
Okay, we'll get to it eventually. Do you want to do that? Because, so the next bad movies that we're doing...
We were planning on White Chicks and Little Man.
White Chicks and Little Man,
right.
Which, if you guys want to film that in 2 weeks, that works for
that works.
Works for me.
You guys
I got stuff to do.
You guys got Hamfest.
Oh,
yes.
You guys going to be going, rubbing some oil on some pigs or some shit.
It's not Hamfest, but yeah.
Ham radio. Unrelated.
Then we'll do another double, because I think we just do double features for...
I like double features.
Reviews. Yeah, just because we just got to make sure...
We have to at least have a theme in the double features, though.
Yeah, that's okay, so...
Wayne Brothers theme.
Wait, don't you mean Wayne's World again?
Wayne's World was a good movie.
No, you
Oh,
said
that's right, I
that
did
when I
say
said
Wayne's
Wayne's Brothers.
Right.
You're like, Wayne's World? I was like, no, Wayne's World. Is that like Wayne's World? No, Chris. Way to be the whitest guy on the planet.
Since then, I know the difference.
Yeah. I mean, I threw Mac and Me out there. Unless you guys want to do 2 bad superhero films.
Let's see.
Oh, I came across
Daredevil and
another
Howard
movie.
the Duck.
Shark Exorcist.
Good God.
When are we gonna do Ouija Shark?
We'll pair.
We have so many bad films.
We'll pair those together. Ouija Shark and Shark Exorcist.
Yeah.
We'll pair those together. I think I shared the trailer to everyone.
Yeah.
Shark Exorcist. And it looked
Clownado.
Clownado?
Yeah, Clownado too.
Oh god, there's 2.
Double feature it.
No, we'll double feature the Sharknado movies.
We soon have to do Lamageddon too.
We'll do Lamageddon with something from that thing.
There's so many goodies in here.
for those just listening, Terrell's looking at the list of bad movies.
Oh,
We got.
We'll post them.
So
we should post our list.
So we're doing the
future
Wayans Brothers, and then vote. You guys want to do 2 bad superhero films?
Let's see here.
Or
Was it Green Lantern and Daredevil?
we do Green Lantern and Catwoman.
I
You
don't
want to
think-
stick to bad DC?
I don't think I've seen Catwoman. I watched Green Lantern.
I'll let you guys vote because I've already.
I'll tell you, I watched
chosen
Green
one.
Lantern not that long ago. The idea's solid.
Yeah.
The execution was god awful.
They casted good.
Yeah.
I'll be honest and say I really don't want to watch Green Lantern again.
Okay. We will hold that off.
I will watch.
We're gonna have to go
for the greater good.
Howard the Duck in 2015 Fantastic Four.
Oh,
I like that one.
What?
Wow.
Howard the Duck or Fantastic Four? I'm really gonna judge. You can like one of them. You can't like the other. Even though I didn't see one of them.
Which one haven't you seen?
Howard the Duck, probably.
No, I've seen Howard the Duck.
You seen Howard the Duck?
Yeah.
You're not missing much with Fantastic Four.
Guys, completely. I know it looked rough. When the people that made
action-wise
came out after it came out and said, "Yeah, that film fucking sucked."
Action-wise, it was good.
Jordan fucking was like,
I will admit, action-wise, is great.
We saw that movie.
Timeline going
in. Man,
what?
I was excited for that. I thought that was an MCU film. It was
fucking
not.
fan forced it.
I will admit, I'm sticking with.
I don't know what they were thinking when they made that movie. What?
Action movie-wise, Fantastic Four was good. Timeline was
what
the hell were they smoking?
I'd like to say that Reed Richards could be pivotal for discovering the multiverse, because he helped open up dimensional portals and whatnot. So like he's got potential, but he doesn't need to have potential. But that didn't need to be a movie.
Okay, so I know what the next ones are gonna be, just because it's got to come out on June 9th. So we got to get it actually recorded now.
One-Eyed Monster and Orgasmo. Which
go
technically is a superhero movie.
You're not wrong about Orgasmo. Yeah. So
I
feel like might as well get it recorded now so it can come out. But yeah, we'll do that in April.
Yeah.
Okay. Just to get that done.
We'll need to bring in a guest for that movie.
What guest?
I have no idea. We'll find somebody who is.
Get Jenna Jameson on the horn.
I want to get Keith in for something.
Brianna Banks.
Get him to come.
Sasha Grey.
Oh.
If we could get Sasha Grey.
Mia Khalifa.
Oh yeah, I realized how old I am. I
she has
said
an OnlyFans
Jenna Jameson and fucking Brianna Banks.
I wasn't listening at first. I know who Jenna Jameson is. I used to watch her husband fight.
Did you hear?
She's married to Tito Ortiz.
Really?
Nobody heard me.
Jeez.
What did you say, Will?
Because I said Mia Khalifa. He said she's overrated. I was like, she's got an OnlyFans now.
Does she really?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yeah, she said that. She said that porn ruined her life, but now she's not able to really do that well because of porn, and now has an OnlyFans.
Okay, since I've already got canceled on this podcast, I'm gonna say like, why would I pay for your OnlyFans when I've literally seen a video of you taking dicks? like what extra am I gaining here? Like, it's on the internet for free. Like, I'm not gaining anything by paying this. Like, you're not a chick I've never seen naked getting banged before.
That you can go back and still see again.
Yeah, it's like almost as bad as like you have like an ex-girlfriend. Hey, you want to join my OnlyFans, support me? Like, no, I've already done that. Like, what the fuck? I'm not gaining anything here.
Do you pay for OnlyFans?
You have to.
No, do you?
No, why would I pay for OnlyFans?
And porn is free.
Yeah, porn is free.
I mean, it wasn't always that way.
Yeah. No, it wasn't. It wasn't always that way.
It wasn't always that way.
No, they used to charge your phone bill.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom was telling a story about.
Yeah. What? What? I feel like I missed something.
You broke Terrell.
What a minute.
The implications hit me like right there. I was like, yeah, and then I was like, oh wait, hold on.
No, okay. I got an older brother about your age, Terrell. My mom was telling a story about one time she got a phone bill that was like outrageous, and it was from a certain website. And we were all like having a campfire. My older brother was like, "Was that because of me?" She was like, "Yeah."
Back when phone bill and you answer the phone, you lose internet connection.
Oh man, could you imagine fucking watching porn in 2001?
Yeah,
someone answers, "Son of a bitch! It's been loading for fucking 20 minutes."
Didn't they still buffer?
You just hear your teenage son up in his room. Motherfucker!
That's what I'm saying. Wasn't video still buffering? You know what I'm saying? The problem was
slowly
back in the
coming
day,
down.
It used to do parity checks. So every time a packet would come through, it would be like, okay, we got this packet. Okay, we got this packet.
12 years later.
You know, just to mitigate packet loss.
Your fax machine goes out.
It would just sit there and it would fucking
it had no idea
and
when it would be done.
Now it's just like, fuck it. If we miss packets, whatever, just keep going. That's the reason why it would move slow, because it would take each packet and be like, okay, well, we got that one.
We got that. No,
we got
I lost that one.
Yeah.
Now it's Now it's like, fuck, if we lose information, we lose information.
Well, whatever.
It reminds me of that Family Guy skit where like it was like Little House on Prairie, everybody saying goodnight. Good night, John Boy. Good night, John Boy.
Oh,
good
yeah.
night, John. Can I just masturbate, please?
I remember that.
It's going through everybody, and then like they say John Boy, then it comes back to John Boy, and he's not answering.
John Boy. The door opens. Can I masturbate, please?
God. I already fucking said goodnight, okay? Get my candles lit, had the nice music going. I put on the silk sheets. It was gonna be a nice night for me.
I turned the picture of Ma around.
Fucking 40-year-old version. He turned all the photos.
Yeah, he turned around
just to watch everybody was Raymond.
It was Steve Austin fucking action figure.
I've seen that movie.
Oh my god. We, because I did bring this up before, we need to start doing like drunk commentaries on movies that like not bad movies, just movies we've seen, like 40-year-old version. I need to get your reaction on that.
You still haven't seen Enter the Spider-Verse, have you?
Huh?
I won't admit to that.
Christ, Will.
I didn't know that.
What are you doing with your life, Will? Be better.
Playing Pokemon.
You can do both at the same time. You can pause have your Switch in your hand and watch the movie.
My Switch is hooked up to the TV, so it's not.
You can take it out.
That's the beauty
I
of the
haven't done that
Switch.
yet.
That's why it's called a Switch.
Literally, you can take it on the go.
I haven't done that yet. Even though I have the OLED model, I haven't even looked at the screen yet.
It happens.
What were we talking about?
Not gonna act like I
Missed
didn't take my
opportunities.
Switch into the bathroom that one time.
That one time. How about that, like, 10? Anyway,
What do you do with your Switch?
play Pokemon.
In the bathroom?
Sometimes.
I did once. I was like balls deep in that game and I kind of had to poop.
It's like crap.
I want to say, don't nobody judge me like everybody doesn't pull out their phone when they're taking a shit.
No, I'm
I'm
just
playing Angry
I
Birds
just
right now.
went back to when I was playing Shield, and like it would get so bad that I would play it. My handset would die, so I would hurry up, throw it on the dock, and then pull out the Pokeball to play. It was pretty bad. You can even put a Pokemon in the Pokeball, walk around with it, and it would gain experience inside the Pokeball,
Cool.
Nice.
which was pretty dope.
But yeah, I'll watch Spider-Man eventually.
Hopefully,
I think that wraps
before
us
I
all up.
retire.
No, none of us are fucking retiring unless one of us hits that lotto. Just remember the people that are there for you. I was there.
Right.
Actually, if one of us won the lottery,
You was there talking
We're
shit
getting
about
upgrades.
Jason Todd.
Oh yeah.
this entire system getting upgraded.
Let's just say I won $100 million. I'm not saying that none of us in this room are gonna have to work again, but I'm not saying that.
If we win the lotto, we'll build our own.
I'll build a
Like,
house.
I'll build a
house
mini
and then-
shed that'll be the new Tanjet spot.
I'll sponsor it. I'll come up with some type of name.
Build a house and
Right.
just
We'll get Manscaped on it.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll get that
We'll,
Manscaped.
we'll just make some
Raid
shitty
Shadow
energy
Legends.
drink.
Yeah.
the raid.
Let's do that. Make some
Yeah.
shitty energy drink.
There you go. Just have some
Heart attack.
asshole with a dyed hair
Right.
to sponsor it.
Early 2000s.
We need
Better yet, let's
frosted
get
tips.
Guy Fieri.
I
You
have.
look like you do frosted tips.
I had frosted tips. I had spiked hair and frosted tips.
Yeah.
Dude
I
was
see
out
that.
here looking like Justin Timberlake and shit.
Justin Timberlake fucking wishes. He brought sexy back, but I had it first.
I believe it.
I'm not even sure it went anywhere. He brought something back that was always there.
All
It's
right.
like Pokemon. He brought Pokemon back like it wasn't like the gym didn't exist.
I don't
before.
know. I kind of lost track of Pokemon for a while.
I did too. I got back in Gen 7.
Whichever sun, moon.
7.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's when I jumped back into it. I never even finished Sun
I
because I
skipped.
thought it was boring.
I mean, I went from 3 to 6, and now I'm at.
I played
8,
a little bit of. I played Platinum a long time ago.
but I might go to 4 when I'm done with 8 because I bought both Pearl and Sword at the
Yes,
same
that
time.
means you have to. You
Yeah.
bought it. You got to beat it.
I
I
got
think
it.
about 20 hours.
I thought you had
25 hours.
Diamond.
I'll be busy for the year.
I thought you
Diamond
had-
and Pearl is about 30. It took me 30 hours. That fucking Cynthia kicked my ass.
I'm at 29 hours. But I'm also getting distracted because I keep going underground
Yeah, that happens.
and catching a lot of.
Yeah.
And I love my ride down right now. Because I got the stupidest moves. I have Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Surf, Earthquake, Ride On.
There you go.
Gotta love my ride.
Did he evolve yet?
Yeah, he's
Right Barrier?
No, because that's a trade evolution.
Oh,
I can't
Yeah.
get my Alakazam
Yeah.
either. It's trade evolution.
gotcha.
It has
I didn't
to
know that.
trade with
Just
the.
trade with me.
It has
You
to
haven't
have
added me.
one of those vests
What's my
too.
friend?
Oh, well, added
Uh-huh.
me then.
I haven't added anybody either. Well, technically I can't play video
Who the
games
hell's
right now.
Spider?
That's me.
Okay, you added me.
Technically, I can't play video games. Right
Yeah,
now.
I put my code out there, and like a loser, no one added me. So
Oh, I didn't have a Switch.
I can't play games right now.
too fucking.
And I kept forgetting about it.
Why? Why is that?
Well, then I'll put my code back up there.
For Lent, I give up video games.
Oh,
What? Oh.
I never give anything up for Lent, but my sister asked, like, what do you give? I'm like, fuck, I'll give up video games. So I
You're
can't play
Catholic?
video- I was baptized. I'm not Catholic, but
Well,
I was
Lent's-
Catholic.
Lent's
You're-
usually a Catholic.
You're not.
Yeah, but I did the whole Punchki thing this year. My sister asked me if I was giving something up, and I said, fuck, I'll just give up video games for a little bit.
I'll give up breathing.
You also can't eat meat on Fridays, but you can eat fish.
Let's calm that down now.
Yeah, that's part of Lent. That's what that is.
Yeah, well,
I'm bad with that. I'd
I
say.
didn't know what the hell I even ate on Friday.
Yeah.
Oh, I had McDonald's with this asshole.
Well, see, there you are.
Wait, is that meat? Right, it's debatable.
I
It
guess.
depends. What'd you get?
The Bacon Club, which is like a newer thing, I guess, or it could be old. I don't know. I don't go to McDonald's like that.
Cool. It's usually chicken.
Yeah, that's part of
Oh,
Lent. You
just
give
for-
something up for 40 days, and then you can't eat meat on Friday until Easter.
Fuck that. I don't have like options like not to do that. Am I gonna eat fucking fish and cheese pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good on that shit.
Hey, who wants to try to make that fish and cheese pizza?
Fish and cheese
Well,
pizza.
get anchovies. I've never had anchovies. I
Neither
kinda
have
wanna
I.
try it.
Can you
but, but I'm refusing to buy an entire pizza with anchovies on it.
Right.
I refuse to buy an entire pizza with an ingredient on it that I might
What
not
pizza
like.
place is still putting anchovies on their
You
pizza?
can get them anywhere. It's part you can pick it. No one ever does though.
Who's eating anchovies on their pizza?
There's somebody. We're pissing somebody off right now.
Right.
I don't know. I had sardines
Oh,
recently.
dude, that's
or
the
one person listen to this who's eating anchovies.
That's
You
the
guys
one-
Just know, guy, I'm on your side.
No one's noticed is the
I'm
one
curious.
group he's defending. Not all the other groups like Alabama. He was slamming and shit. But the group he's fucking defending is the guy that eats anchovies.
It's Alabama. They don't even have internet. They don't have internet in Alabama.
How do you know?
Prove to me that they do.
I'm not going down there.
No one's going down
This
there.
doesn't even look appetizing.
What?
You know what? We're gonna do it. Anchovies and cheese pizza. The next time we.
Ricky's gonna do it.
We'll do a taste. We'll
I'll buy it.
We'll do it live listening to.
Yeah.
We'll do it as we watch Little Man and White Chicks.
Mhm.
Or do you want to do it recording?
We'll order 3 pizzas. One for
Get
one
a
for
small
me and Will.
one.
One for you guys, and then we'll have the anchovy pizza.
We get a
small.
small ancho because we only
Like
need
a
that
personal
one
pi-
slice. Yeah.
Like a personal pizza.
If I like it,
It comes in 4 slices.
Yeah, if I like it, I'm gonna keep scarfing it down. I mean,
Good for you.
Okay, good for you.
yeah.
All right, does that wrap us up?
I'd
I
say
hope
so.
All right. Well,
Watch Batman. Your choice.
It's alright.
I really enjoyed it.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I liked
Yeah.
it.
And
It
I'm the
just
guy that hates DC.
Yeah, I liked it. It just
I
wasn't
realized
the
how
best.
much I bashed DC until we started.
I don't know. I find Batman boring, so I didn't really get anything out of this movie.
And the thing is, I don't like Batman.
Yeah,
I like
I
Detective Batman. I like that version of Batman.
exactly.
So that's
This
why
was
I
more-
want to see where this Batman
This was more
goes.
Detective
Exactly.
Batman.
Maybe we need more to this movie.
This
This
was
movie was
Detective
good
Batman, and he's
starter,
learning.
but-
He's working
I
his way up.
want to see this trilogy.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be a trilogy and a new actor.
But
I
we're
just
gonna
hope after this movie they get past the whispering, and that bothered me.
and we're
I
gonna
didn't notice how much they did it till you leaned over and said that to me, and I know I was like, oh yeah, they've not like spoken like normal at all. in the
No,
entire
the
film.
entire dude.
What sucks is we're
They've
gonna
all
lose
talking
Suburban
like this.
Batman too.
What the heck?
R.I.P. Suburban Batman.
Right.
He was
The
the true
Batman.
hero.
He was the hero we needed.
What about Suburban Spider-Man?
We already got him.
We
We're in
always-
sweatpants.
Right.
Into the Spider-Verse.
You know, a movie that somebody here hasn't watched.
I'll get to it maybe this week. Fine, I'll just sit down and turn it.
Alright, well, that wraps us up for this episode. Go watch Batman. You probably already saw it at this
Yeah,
point.
probably.
Thanks for listening. Yeah, I'm sure to be having Little Man and White Chicks next. I know we've been talking about that for like 3 episodes now, but every movie had to come out these next couple weeks.
Yeah.
It's pissing me off a little bit. I didn't realize how many movies were coming out this year.
Well,
It was like, it's like one or at least one a month that I want to see comes out, and then the one is like August or September. There's 1 month I looked up that because I want to see at least one movie a month. It doesn't have a movie, but the month before has 2 movies coming out. I want to see. I'm like, God damn it! Like I wanted one movie a month, but now I'm like, fuck, dude, that one's
The next big movie is gonna be Doctor Strange.
Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange love.
We'll have to order our tickets like 3 days in advance.
Yeah.
Are we doing it opening day? Or the day after?
I can do Saturday or Sunday. Because Friday night I got practice. So that's the only thing.
It depends on my
Fridays are usually just... Oh, Friday's going to be so fucking packed.
We're still
We
gonna
might
do-
as well go Saturday or Sunday afternoon.
Well,
We'll still
I don't know
order
how
like
my
3
work
days in
schedule's gonna
advance.
be now.
Yeah, oh yeah. Toronto's
It's
also
gonna be
got
like
a
the
different
biggest
work
freaking
schedule.
movie in the world.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Alright, that wraps us up here. Everybody want to salute. See you guys later. Thanks for listening.
Oh, have fun.
Peace.
Slish you laughing.
You goddamn ice skating.
Yeah.
Whatever you said.
Are you still recording there, asshole?
No, we're
Okay.
good. We're good.
Yeah. Here's some more fucking outtakes over here.
Yeah.
Blooper reels. Probably 90% is going to be me.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like my fucking ass hurts.
I don't know.